Celebrate good times, come on! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of PCM World Cup 2023. And tonight we are celebrating because there is a chance that I go into a round two after a disgraceful start of World Championship. Tonight with me we have our silent director as always, Emea the 90th, and of course the great Hillings is here today as he is also playing, but he will be giving me a hand here. And there's, like I said, a possibility that I will also play, so both of us will be doing double duty.
Which group will you be playing in
What's so
potentially? What group will you be playing potentially?
that's only decided when the confirmation of those not showing up is done. So there's always the repeating to include reserves. So still not sure.
Group B is on the way already on stage 1 of Mercantour.
Well, perhaps today is not the celebration yet. We will see. But for now, talk to us a little about your group. Who you got?
My group is definitely one of the stronger groups with Joe as the main favorite of today.
Hey, just follow his wheel then. No team play intended because I'm not even there. So just follow his wheel. You should be good.
Oh, I think I will be in great competition to find his wheel.
That's true.
I think the noteworthy names here are definitely Lou Genius, who won the round 1, but is honest about his abilities in the mountains. So he will try and do his best on stage 1, and he will aim to kick in and go for the win in stage 2 and 3.
All right. Actually, I was going to ask you, what is the actual composition of your group?
What do you mean? Yeah, composition.
Yeah.
Louis Genius, myself, Aquarius, Barna, Fefe, Joe, and Lance Armstrong. Don't be fooled by the name of Lance. He might be doped, but
I know him. We've been opponents in IPL, so I do know that he is capable of surprising here. So that should be an interesting lobby. In the meantime, we already have the image for our center court, I believe, unless, let me check. Actually, yes, we do. It is Group E with Steros, Campione, Goga, Basso, AS Gaming, and I believe Fossil. I think, because I can't properly see the name. Yes, it is.
I just did a testing of Dvars with ASG Gaming, actually. He seems ready. He had a good tactics, but he fucked up his sprint, so let's hope he doesn't do so in the competition.
It's Mercantour Hillings, and since mountains, as you usually say yourself, is not your strongest point, do you have a plan for this particular race?
Oh, for this mountain?
Yes,
I would try to wheel suck as much as I can, but I'm doing horrible so far because I'm in the front of the peloton.
Well, oh, that's not good. Like we were talking earlier, and like I said to also a few people in the World Championship server, it's always a struggle to remember that this is PCM 22 and not 21, in which the energy management is even more key. It's a far more difficult game. So, will you have that in mind?
Oh, most definitely. But I am a player that likes to attack and likes to win with more than 2 inches. So it's going to be a struggle for me this classics, especially when there are so good players here.
If you could make it to the final sprint, and if you can, because everything is possible, you'll have a good chance. Last time I played a mountain in this course, in this World Championship was, I believe, inline, and I actually finished third. I think I could have won the stage if I didn't jump the gun on the sprint, but it will be essential for those playing this to indeed, like we talked about, not only just manage the energy, but be very on the lookout for possible attacks, because some might come, and the number of not so experienced players is coming down and down as we advance in the rounds, and this is already round 2. So attacks here can be very meaningful. Would you agree with this?
I think I don't think Mercantour would be the one that you will see the most attacks in. I think the players has so much respect for, you can say, the more experienced players, that they will look to them and look for their wheels. And maybe, of course, there will be some distances while the experienced players take advantage of just being
If I
better.
go,
But
sorry to interrupt you, Emma, if we go back in D, we should definitely make D the center court just for logistical purposes. It would be hard for any of us, if none is in the group, to actually call the action on that center court this time. You were saying, Helen? Sorry to interrupt you.
in Ashbourne, I think you will see some attempts, but all in all, it will end up in a mass sprint, or maybe, just maybe, someone will get a small group in the last 20k. But I think in Dvars, you will see different results. I think, of course, some sprints, but a player like Basso will maybe be able to get a gap. You never know with a player like Pixar, what he does. He can attack from 100k away. So I think the Vars might be the most interesting one in terms of attacks. Yeah.
When it comes to the so-called flat stage, that actually has a little bit of climbing there in the middle that might potentially come as an opportunity to try and ditch sprinters. Do you think that it can be a very, very busy stage when those climbs come?
Don't think most players will go for like the best sprinter. I think they will go for the 78 sprinter or even the puncher. So I think it won't be that much of a hassle.
So, as I am informed of my group, I see Snake, Miru, Agap, Grassi, Steen, Ilya if he plays, and I believe I'm replacing Mr. Tommy. So, yeah, fun group. Snake, Miru, Grassi, Steen, Agap, Ilya. Wow.
Hello, guys.
No.
Sorry
PT,
for
hello.
sorry for being late.
As always, but no worries as long as you're here. Always good.
Oh, the former world champion.
He won indeed a world championship. Let's see sprint. Let's see if he can manage to finish these ones with another chance before, unless he gets banned before that.
But
Welcome, PT.
we are watching classics. That means it's also my specialty. I have been in one final, the mythical Mall final. Who knows the meme from a lot of years ago?
I do. Wait, that was actually in solo.
Yes, it was in solo
Oh
classic.
wow.
Yes,
Which year was it? Do you remember?
2017. It
Mm.
was my or 18. No, it was 18. So PCM 17, 2018.
The year Basso was born.
Yes. So, but you didn't play. You didn't sign up for Road this year. Is that correct?
I have played for Rhodes since 2019, if I'm not wrong.
Well, I think you're probably the smartest of us here because Road in 2022 is a lot different with some system changes that require a lot more micromanagement.
To be honest, I don't play Road anymore, so I see no point in playing World Championship Road, and I have no fun of playing it. So, I must say I enjoy way more track, but I enjoy watching some road players. It's quite good to learn and to see. And which group are we watching?
We are watching Group C, and that's going to be almost all up to you. I mean, we can interject with some opinions here and there, but both of us are actually also playing, so we're doing double duty.
Okay, so we are watching Group C with Greg,
Campione, yes.
Let's just
Golga,
let me just
Gaming.
say good luck to Big Dog before you
Thanks
start
to you
off.
too, Hillings, and good luck to Fiti as well because he's going to need it since we're both playing. Yes, we're going to try to talk with him as much as we can, but we'll also have to focus in our game.
We are watching Group E, not Group C. Okay,
Oh,
I mean.
I thought it was C. Oh, C, okay.
Moxos, Greg, Stiros, Ninli, As Gaming, Fossil, und Golga.
And
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare to go with Fiti's commentary in Group E, I believe it is, now it's time for the IMA's PCM World Cup 2023, presented by Cyanide and Nakon. Take it, Fiti.
Okay, we will see as some players here are well known in the world of PCM for long. Some of them, so of course we must talk about Bazo. Is the leading. He dominated classics round one, and now he has he is probably the favorite to win in this group. We also have Campione, a lot of experience.
Here
I
is the thing, though. I mean, yes, he is a big favorite, but as rounds advance, competition gets rougher. So we might not see the domination that we saw in round ones, where a lot of people also let him go to just focus on each other and not him.
Of course, that's part of how it works, and it's classics. It means, I think classics from all the three road modes, it's probably the one that it's easy to get out in preliminary rounds for good players. Everyone has a shot, and let's see. We also have, of course, Campione, a lot of experience, many years playing, and he is world world champion, if I'm not wrong, for some years ago, maybe 10 years ago. We have Stiros, the most well-known French streamer of PCM. He's not French actually; he's Belgian, but he speaks French. Um,
I'm sorry, I was informed by our direction that we had a while back a six-man train, which, according to my contract, it obliges me to say six-man train. Carry on, please.
Then we have Deanly, of course, also a well-known player for a lot of years as well. I think this maybe is the 11th or 12th World Championship. I'm not sure, but of course that's already a lot of championships on the back. We also have As Gaming that lately is playing every day a bit better, and it must be considered also one of the players that can pass.
Well,
And
he is the defending world champion, so at least in classics, I think everyone expects him to do as good as possible at the very least.
yes, of course. So as gaming also has the classics world title, he has a lot of background. He must be one of the favorites to pass. The problem is, I think this group is very equilibrated because no one can exclude Koga. Of course, he also an experienced player. This group has a lot of experience. I think Fossil and Amoxos are so Fossil and Bazo are the ones with the less experience, but of course everyone can pass. I think everyone has a shot. If I
So
must say one that has less chances, maybe is Fossil because I don't know him a lot from previous World
Yeah,
Championships,
he is
but
a
I have heard he is a
he is a
decent
pretty
player.
new player.
who would
What?
you think will pass in that group?
It's a
Well,
hard one.
my personal bet. So it's three, right? That pass or
Yeah,
four? Three.
pretty true.
Okay. I will go with Bazo. I will go with As Gaming, and I will go with Dinley. I think those three will pass. That is my personal bet.
Well, it's hard to argue on that.
Of course he did.
But I think
Just a
there
quick
are a lot of
update.
players with a real shot.
Just a quick update on Group D, I think.
It's also possible that the fourth play passes according to EMEA.
Ah,
That means it's possible that someone else from this group advances forward. Let me just. I will say I will go with a strange option here, maybe because I would say Campione is more favorite than Goga, but I think Goga will pass fourth. That's my personal bet.
quick update from Group D. We have Rossi, Miru, myself, Agat, Kosti, Steen, and El Colombiano in the room. We will not have it being Ilya. Uh, wait, he is actually answering now. Let's see if he comes because we are already on time to go. We are waiting to see if our group goes or not. Also, a very stacked group, by the way.
Hmm. We have some people watching, eight people, I think. From the names I know more, we have Mantez, we have Piero Chaka, we have George, we have Ixi. These people are the ones that usually watches. Welcome everyone. to the World Championship Classics. Dinley is leading the way. He's trying in this mountain classic, total up and down, no flat parts except I think for a small flat part before the last climb, and also a flat part after the last climb. In this, so I think the last climb is maybe 12, 15 kilometers from the finish line, and then you have a false downhill and then up again. So
Yeah, it's a very demanding climb, actually, in the sense that you actually know that people will be pacing hard to try and get gaps, but at the same time, they can't really exhaust all their energy as if it was the mountaintop finish because they'll still have some false flat, as you pointed out, and well, and then climb a little bit more again to end the stage. So here, tactics might be very important on how to approach the actual climb.
well, just need a minute. I will come back to you.
Looks
What?
like
Sorry?
there's breaks in
What did
this
you
group
say?
as
Sorry, I
well.
missed it.
In Group B, there's no breaks so far. There's been a small one over two very small climbs, the ones in the middles. Otherwise, it looks like we're going for a ending in the last mountain.
Well, the point that makes classics a bit more boring in the starting part is the fact that we don't have any KOMs or sprints or wherever to see, and that most players try to copy each other. But in this case, we are seeing different strategies from different players. Goga is one of the few that is attacking more. Uh, Okay, thank you, Maya. Goga is attacking a lot. He has already full riders in advance. It's very interesting to see his strategy. But Dinley is the one leading the race. Actually, why do you think he has the 83 Hills guy alone in the front?
Let me see right now because I haven't been looking in a while. That's an interesting decision. Kind of a weird one. I would understand if he took some support to make sure they would pass. Uh, I'm guessing he's gonna try and get some movement going to chase his man and taking advantage of it while having a solid helper in the front if he's actually allowed to keep going.
Well, I think the 83 Hills guy is not that important in this classic. Maybe in the next one, but in this one, not so much. So we
Keep
will.
in mind that the 82 Hill Rider is actually uh, asides the two main helpers, he's the third best helper with some very good endurance, which is very important in this version of the game. Which means that if he can probably be in the front, this is why I would think he should have taken someone to help him and protect him. He could be very handy in a movement later on by Dinley to actually help his leader if he tries to bridge to him. Although I have to say that I am a bit surprised that he's going at it alone, but he's getting the gap, so he will. He might have that extra guy if everyone decides to go at some.
Well, there are some groups that are already advancing on the way. We see for example, in the group of Groot, they are still starting, so they are a bit backwards. But in the group of Joe Whiteley, he is actually they are already in the going in the downhill, almost in the downhill to the penultimate climb. So already past half of the stage.
Quick
Uh,
update from Group D. Sorry to interrupt you, D. We have Ilya Troshkin joining, which means that we now have 8 men in our group.
Yeah, Group B here, things are evolving. I put 3 guys into the break. Joe quickly followed, and were joined by Barna and 2 riders from Blue Genius.
you are in the group of Joe Whiteley, Hirik?
Yes,
Okay, okay.
I play with a Danish team.
Oh, okay. Well,
And before you ask why not Norwegian, because the Danish teams has more famous names, so it's easier to remember who's who.
That's what I call betrayal, but okay, I will respect it.
Wait, what
Uh,
happened? I was giving some instructions about streaming issues. What did I miss?
That I'm obviously betraying my country with playing with Denmark.
Why? Yeah, I was gonna ask you that, but I hadn't found the time yet.
Well, because they have more famous riders, so they are easier to remember which one is who,
All right.
and
now, yeah,
it's more fun to win with Vingegaard and Askren than with Edvard Boasson
Man,
Johansson and
of all the
Tobias Halling
people,
Johansson.
Vingegaard, man, I'm not really a big fan. Well, not a fan at all of Jumbo. So yeah, no, no. We might need to ban you right now. So yeah.
we are watching as the group is going up for the third climb of the day. As we see Goga and with a big attack, four people, four cyclists. Also, Greg Capione with three cyclists. As Gaming is the one pacing in the group behind. I'm not sure, Mea, which group is finishing first.
I'm,
Maybe
I
it's
think it's
Healing's
pretty
group.
sure it's Group B. I think will be the one finishing first. We
Yes,
started
I
4
also
minutes
think
early.
I also think that. Let me see where is El Colombiano going. They are starting the stage now.
We are starting as you speak.
So yes, we are we group B is the one that is going to finish first. When you want to change there, we can do it. Um, and Healings can comment also what's going on. This group, everything is pacing right into the hands of the peloton, but we have a 3 minute advantage group from Campione and Goga. Of course, also Dinley has one rider there. I don't see why, but now I think he's going to drop the rider. And Goga just dropped another rider. So it's going to be 3 and 3 from Campione and Goga in the front group, 3 minutes advantage over the main group. Bazos is saying Gigi Goga, not 100% sure why, but I think As Gaming was walking a bit.
Quick update here in Group C. El Colombiano has been his El Colombiano's leader has been dropped. His 78 mountain as well. I do not know what's going on right now with him, but maybe he did not pay attention at the beginning of the stage. But as we speak, he is being dropped.
Seems like he's been taking tips from the Baldwin.
He'll
Or from the big dog, who usually always drops because he's not paying attention to what he's doing, as it is happening right now. But he will be able to join the big dog. I mean, not El Colombiano.
Yes, Colombiano is external streamer. Yes, the big dog.
Wait.
Colombiano is external.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah. Emil was probably telling me that, but I cannot look at messages right now as we are in an important part, or we're getting to an important part. Make sure I was in the correct group, so that is explained. Thank you
Uh,
for that correction.
Healings, please tell me when you are 25 kilometers from finish line. Okay.
I will 60k to go right now.
Uh, I want to connect in that group when you are going downhill before the last climb.
Okay, we're going uphill right now, so
Okay, when you go downhill, tell me, and we are going to connect to that group. In this group, we are watching as Goga is still leading the
Uh,
way.
I can confirm
Goga
that
is
Emil just told me that he is a noob for not telling me that El Colombiano was the external streamer, so that resolved why this mistake happened.
interesting to see Goga as the 82 guy in front. I didn't notice it. He has the 82 guy in front. Goga has a 4 minute advantage over the group with the 82 mountain guy. I
suddenly
don't.
Joe put down some pace in this group.
In
Up.
this group, the one pacing is mostly Deanly, and this moment, also As Gaming has the 6 man train just behind, and Goga is pacing hard, and the advantage is growing. 4 minutes 38 seconds. It's going to 5 minutes. I know you are not watching this group, but Goga has a 5 minute advantage in the middle of the third climb of the day. So it's looking interesting for Goga. Of course, he still has five people pacing behind against him because Campione will not pace because he has three guys also in the group. But the best rider from Campione is the 78 mountain, while Goga has the 82. So Goga is pacing, Campione is just maintaining position, and we will see what's going to happen here. It's going to be interesting to see how the group is going to cut, if they are going to collaborate or not. Apparently, Deanley is collaborating.
We have Joe starting our attack in Group B now.
Emea, please make it change to Group B. We will watch it there. Tell me when you are in Group B. All right. Okay, we are in B. Healings,
And we
can
just
you
started downhill.
stream with Healings, or I will watch it? I will watch with a bit of delay if I'm going on Twitch.
Sorry, I can't do that right now.
Okay, no problem. Um, I will just open Joe Whiteley stream. So we are going downhill in this group, and we have a 25-man group in the lead. I guess everyone is there. Aquarius is also recovering position right now to enter the group. Let's see. Behind there is no one important, so it's going to be everyone going up in the mountain, and let's see who has the best bars, who is going to take it. In this group, we have Joe Whiteley, we have Healings, we have Aquarius, we have, I think, Lance Armstrong. That is, what is his name?
His in-game name is actually Lance Armstrong, and Discord as well. I think he's done a couple of tournaments this season that I can remember. A couple, matter of speaking. I did play against him in IPL. I wouldn't be surprised if he could cause a surprise here, but obviously not one of the main favorites.
Well,
I think we just saw something historically. I saw Mars at the front in the downhill.
Attack from Aquarius in the group. He is opening a small gap in the front of the group. Is pushing Healings. We have Barna here. I recognize. I don't know him well. I have seen him a couple times, but I don't know how he plays. So we also have here. Who is the Belgian guy? Louis Genius or
Yeah, Blue
okay.
Genius, I think.
Louis Genius. Yes, and I think I nominated all the players here. Yes.
Did you forget Fefe?
I forgot Fefe. Yes, it's too French, right? And now we are seeing Healings pushing against Aquarius.
They're pushing really hard here.
In this flat part.
Can't let this puncher have 20 seconds, you know?
So it's no
Gotta find my Miko spirit.
Well, we start the last climb of the day, and we are going to see what's going to happen. Healings on the front. Aquarius second right now. Let's see what people are going to do. I see a French moving on the right side. Not sure who he is, but he's trying to push, and Healings opens the gap. He opens the gap, and the Aquarius takes one rider with Healings in the front, while I'm, of course, limited to watch from Joe Whiteley's camera, so I'm falling a bit behind, but we are watching as the Belgian Louis Genius is now cutting the difference. Let's see what is the right strategy here. Aquarius will be limited to a 3-man train right now. Joe Whiteley cutting the difference a bit. Now it's Lance Armstrong in front of the peloton. We have two pelotons. We have in the front Healings, Aquarius, Louis Genius, and I think it's Fefe. maybe, or the other
Yes,
friend.
yes,
Fe-
Fefe is up ahead.
And behind is Joe Whiteley taking responsibilities, and also Barna behind. So let's see. Joe Whiteley is taking the responsibility, is accelerating and trying to join the groups. He just did it. Barna recovers position without working. Well played by him. Lance Armstrong as well. They are just behind, as we are 22 kilometers from the finish line, maybe 10 kilometers to the top of this climb. Let's see who is going to go for it next. Now everyone is in parallel. Aquarius is the one in front of the group. He has less riders than the others. He stops now a bit to give Lance Armstrong the lead of the group. I want to call him by the name in Discord, but I forgot what is
Ooh, sorry.
Toto.
Oh,
Toto. Toto. I forgot the name. Yes, right, Toto. It's it's easier than calling him um, Lance Armstrong. So Toto,
yeah, Discord name is Toto. Yeah, I completely forgot that. Actually,
and we have Healings dropping is first domestic. He is reduced to 3 guys. Right now with 4, I see Fefe, I think, Joe Whiteley, Toto, and Luigi News. They all have.
Balna and Lance Armstrong. Yeah, Toto.
So now Joe Whiteley is going for a gap. Interesting move. He opens with Carr and Tao Shogun Ahat. So and now he goes. Let's see what is this the logic behind this move. 17
really,
kilometers to the top.
really, why? Sorry, not. I'm just discussing some things about direction with the EMEA. Please go.
EMEA is telling that in this group is dropping Vaso. We will connect as soon as we get to the finish line in this group. Makes more sense to get first in the group that is going to arrive first on the finish line. Now we see Joe moving with Barna, and everyone is just trying not to relay very hard. Luiginius is the one leading the group right now as we are going to approach the final kilometer of the climb. Now it's the French pushing. I think it's Fefe. Joe is trying to connect. Joe is trying to connect with Geraint Thomas. Let's see. Will it work? The 70-80 mountain guy crosses the climb first, and now Joe as a two-man trainer. But everyone is back together. Let's see what's going to happen in these final meters. This group is going to decide the win. Let's see if someone tries the move and where those people try the move. I think just after this downhill, we start the climb automatically, no flat path, so it's going to be hard to try a move, but let's see if someone will. Joe is trying to bring his domestic back. He's on the wheel of Barna, I think. But let's see. The climb starts now. Last 6 kilometers are going up. A small flat path, but let's see who is going to win.
Luiginius is his 3 guys up front.
Yes, Luiginus is the only one with 3 guys. He can make it pay off. Let's see. He is accelerating the pace, so no domestic gets in. He gets limited to 2 guys now. So 3 guys also for Fefe. He now takes the lead. Now 2 guys. Everyone is reduced to 2 riders. Let's see who is going to take the win. People are accelerating in the flat path. They know this is the moment. Let's see who is going to sprint for the win. Barna is actually leading. We are approaching the last kilometer of the stage. It's going to be a mass sprint. Healings, no spoiler. We are watching as Belgian Louis Genius leads the way. And now it's Joe Whiteley going for the sprint. Maybe it's a win. If Joe doesn't die, it's a win. It's a win for Joe Whiteley. Good
The
measure.
shock! The shock! Sorry.
Louis Genius takes second. Third is for Pinot. And I think Fefe. Fourth place for Lance Armstrong. Fifth to Barna. Sixth to Aquarius. And seventh and last to Killings. As we change back to EMEA group to see the final climb. Okay. We are going back to group his group and to watch
Yeah,
his
Group E
situation.
is about to get the final climb underway indeed.
Goga is in front still with 5 minutes advantage. Amazing.
That could
5
be,
minutes
that could,
advantage
it could
from
be the
Goga.
decider.
Yes, this is very good advantage. 5 minutes is really good. People are already going GG in the chat, and Goga may take with him Campione, so Campione maybe gets P2. Wait, Campione stopped. Goga attacked and Campione didn't react. Goga wants to leave Campione. I don't think this is the smartest strategy, to be honest. Why attack in the flat part just before the greatest climb of the day? When he is alone with Campione. Campione won't beat him. Campione is only the 78 guy. I didn't understand this attack. Really,
No, there shouldn't be any contest.
I think it was a dumb move from Goga. Maybe he loses time, but maybe he thinks he already has it in the bag. I mean, 4 minutes 30 at this point as we start the last climb of the day. Maybe it's enough. Let's see. Campione is the one just holding position, just
What
going
the
down.
lead they have.
They have 4 minutes 40 right now.
It should be decided for.
This should be easily decided.
Or go with a master plan.
Goga
Well
Master.
done.
Miko group is 5 kilometers ahead of this group. Okay. Right, Emil. We will switch quickly as we are seeing Goga 4 minutes 45 with 24 to the finish line. This is looking good. I don't know if he's going to win, but it looks to me like he is. In the group behind, nobody is pacing.
Looks like the event of my tour group when Basso got a 10-minute lead.
Bazo got a 10-minute lead.
Yeah, it happened also in a group of mine because no one was actually facing him, obviously.
I didn't watch wrong.
That was my group, yeah, because we were. It was tour. He went, but everyone else was just looking at each other, not caring about him. The thought process was he's gonna win anyway, which obviously happened.
So we are approaching the middle of the climb. The climb still 5-minute advantage. As Gaming is the one pushing behind. Stiros, As Gaming and Stiros did the move. They opened the gap. As Gaming going with 3, Stiros going with 4. Goga is already alone, and we are seeing as Goga lead is going to shrink. I don't know what's going to happen. As Miko group approaches the end of the final climb, they are already going down to the last small climb of the day. Mia we change to Miko's group. We will be back at this group when Miko finishes. So we have Latour and Gaudu from Miko. We have a lot of well-known players in this group. Let's see who is going to take the win. 12 kilometers to go. And we have a 13-man lead. I think maybe everyone is here, but some people have only one rider. I see with 2 riders Miko, I think Ghosty as well. I think the German is Ghosty, not sure. In Miko group, I think. And we also have a friend. I'm not 100% sure who he is. I sadly don't have good resolution because I'm watching two races at the same time and the internet is not perfect. But well, we approach last 6 kilometers and Miko takes the lead of the group. Let's see what he's going to do. Latour on the move. He's pushing. Shift Master Pro is not Ghosty, okay. Shift Master Pro. I don't know this guy.
I think he dominated
well in Classic.
completely in round one.
Yeah, he did great in round one of Classic.
And now we spent red bar. I don't know exactly why. Now we are going in the last 3 kilometers of the stage. Miko in the left side, John Vino in the right side. I see a Polish guy also there. Is Orca. Huli Cools on the middle. Well, a lot of French in this group.
Let's go.
Miko is trying to follow Wheels. What a surprise. And we are watching as Miko follows a guy's wheel, and this guy dies, so Miko will easily take the win if he doesn't die. He takes it. Miko takes it. Win for Daniel Miko. Second place to Huli Cools. Third place to Oscar. Fourth place to the other French. I think it's not sure. Senne, maybe. And we are going to go back to the other group. Goga dropped the Campione, no surprise, and the Campione 78 guy died. What makes Goga a 1 minute 35 lead in the last climb, 6 kilometers to Goga. I think Goga has it. No way they are going to steal this from Goga. What a win from Goga, what a move. Nobody responded, and it paid off. Goga will easily take the win here. And now the 78 mountain guy from Campione is trying to take the 82. So we can win with the 82 guy. Let's see. Not win, but finish second. Win is impossible right now. We are approaching the last climb. Once again, it's Campione going for it. And we are seeing as Goga wins. Epic. Simply epic.
Version, so it's definitely doped.
This is a brilliant win from Goga that now has all of his job done to go in the next round. We are seeing Fossil sprinting. Goga celebrates with time as we are seeing the sprint, and we are going to see. I think Fossil will finish second with maybe third place is to another French, and fourth is Campione, fifth is Bazo. Disappointing result for Bazo. So third is Us Gaming.
Oh, that's actually puts some interest in the race, seeing Vaso in the attacking side, for example.
Dinley is sixth. Us Gaming is seventh. Right. Ooh. No, sorry. Third is Steros. Right. Us Gaming has the World Championship jersey. Right. So a terrible result for some favorites, for Basel, for Us Gaming, for Dinley. Terrible. Let's see if they can make it back. My bet was in Us Gaming, Basel, and Dinley, and they finished 5th, 6th, and 7th in a group of 7. Amazing.
Well, that leads to try to catch up in the next two races.
Well, or not. Let's see. EMEA, we move to H, group of push. Okay. I need to find it. I didn't open. Stream. Multi-screen. Let me open push stream. Let me open Hush quickly. Sorry, Emea. Okay, Hush group is also in the last 4 kilometers. Hush is the one Leading right now, 7 people in the front group, one rider from each team is going to be a mass sprint. Let's see who is going to get it.
Oh, it's an early
An
go.
attack! Long
One
way
going
attack!
early.
Long way attack from a German. I don't know who is the German, but long way attack. Amazing.
That has to be Ghosty.
Not sure. Let's
Ghosty's
see.
here.
Someone is attacking.
Which group are you guys in? Because Ghosty is in mine and I'm D, so not Ghosty.
No, and the German loses it because the attack was stupid. And who is going to get it? It's going to be a mass sprint. Who dies? It's Swagson.
Actually, in front
Swagson
of
first,
George.
George second. Third is Hush, and
Wait,
fourth
George
is
second?
Chicago. George second. Yes.
Nice.
Dominance from PCM UK in that group.
That's what we like to hear.
Well, EMEA, should we change again?
Yes, for D, we are doing the second class climb unless someone is closer.
Let me see. EMEA, F. We change to F. Um, I'm late as usual. Yes. Who is F? F from Frabo. Groot. F from Groot. Okay. I'm going to change to F quickly and to see what's going on. So Groot is now, they are 15 kilometers to go. They are arriving at the top of the last climb, and there are 6 men in front, I think one from each team. So let's see who is going to take it. There are 2 Norwegians here, or I don't understand.
No, Ivar should be in another group.
I don't know who is playing in the front of this group. Ah, it's Leo Falandri, but he has a red jersey. I don't know why. It looks it's the French one, but it looks like the Norwegian one. So we have Leo Falandri, Groot, Guilherme here, Kiza, this new Russian guy, and we have Gacho as well. Okay, interesting group. And the Spanish, that I guess it's Miro Rivera, maybe. Not sure. Solipai. Let's see. They are going downhill now, and last climb. The small climb is starting now. I can't see who is the Spanish, but let's see. It's Groot, Gacho, Guilherme, and now arrives from behind a guy that was dropped and I think will drop again, so it doesn't matter a lot. And there is an attack by the French guy. Attack by Leo Falandri. Followed by Guilherme. Now let's see who is going to react. Is that burning red too soon? I don't know. Let's see. Guilherme and Leo Falandri. The Russian is doing the lead. Solipay is the Spanish. Solipay is there. Let's see. Solipay is a good sprinter in these circumstances. Let's see who is going to get it. Leo Falandri drops a bit in the group. Solipay leads now. Groot leads. Groot is first. Let's see. And now there is an attack by Leo Falandri, I think. Yes. Leo Falandri attacks. Let's see who is going to take it. I think nobody is reacting to Leo Falandri. Maybe Leo Falandri is going to take it. Nobody reacted. Attack from Leo Falandri. It worked apparently. Let's see the sprint.
Oh,
Yes.
that's close up. No?
No, Leo died, I think. Or not. Maybe not. Maybe takes it. Maybe Groot takes it. Groot takes it. Groot wins from Leo Falandri. Third place to Guilherme. Fourth place to Riza. Fifth place to Gacho. And sixth was Solipay. We move to Group D, El Colombiano. Also the big dog group, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, where I got blocked by Ilya, leaving a spot behind, and he doesn't even relay.
Well, the big dog is complaining as usual as we are watching. This race is completely broken.
I'm not
Francesco
complaining.
Grassi,
I'm stating facts.
Miro with Grassi in the front. It's interesting. Let's see. Miro has the move here. Very very good move. Then we have Ghosty, Stinge, and I think the big dog is already lost. Um, we also have the Ukrainian, I think Gap, if I'm not wrong, and Ilya Troshin and the big dog are behind. Right. The big dog is now trying to bridge. Let's see if he's going to get it. Agap is there. And Miro goes for it. Miro goes for it. He drops Grassi and goes for the move. Let's see. It's a long way up. Has Miro played it well? We don't know. Grassi is the one moving, and the big dog is trying to come from behind with four guys, while people in front have only three. I think Ghosty has four as well. Grassi trying to bridge with Miro with three guys. Now four. Amazing job by Grassi. Let's see if he has bars for it. Because he's trying to bridge it. Ghosty, a gap, and then the big dog. With Ilya Troshin sucking wheels. Let's see, Miro's move maybe it's not paying off because Grassi is cutting down the difference, and now it's 3 against 2 in favor of Francesco Grassi. Let's see. Ilya Troshin closing the gap. And now we are watching as Grassi goes in front of Miro with four riders. Let's see. Now 3.
What we are watching is a goddamn wheel sucker. I don't understand. The guy gets dropped with me because he actually caused it, let the gap open, blocked me when I was moving, and he doesn't realize, he doesn't work, he doesn't want to get back. This is an appeal waiting to happen.
A gap is attacking. A gap trying to open a gap. Badunts. And we have Ghosty closing it, and now let's see. Miro is trying to suck wheel of Grassi. Maybe it works for both. GG Grassi says Ghosty. Agap agrees. Let's see. You have for Agap, says Ghosty. Ghosty thinks Agap should close the gap. And now Ilya Troshin attacks. Ilya Troshin on the move. And Miro and Francesco Grassi going for it. Miro pacing hard. Let's see. Grassi tries to react. 19 kilometers to the top. Now it's Formolo in front of Fortunato. Miro says he's dead. Let's see. Ilya Troshin now working behind. I don't know why he's working, but he is working. And Grassi and Miro lose the domestic and go 1 versus 1 to the top. Ilya Troshin still has 2 riders. He is saving as much as he can. Grassi is holding Miro's wheel. And now Ghost in the move. Ghosty goes for it with 2 guys. Let's see who is going to get it. Agap also moving. Stinge DV also moving. And we have Ilya Troshin with only one rider. And now Stinge DV, Ghosty, and Ilya Troshin. Agap and the big dog. Let's see. It's going to be a fight to the top. 7 men. Grassi has the lead. Miros follows wheel right now. 2 kilometers each, says Miro. They are already in the top. And there is a 5-man group behind. I think Grassi has it or Miro, one of the two. Let's see. Will the big dog come in top with the others? Agap attacks. Let's see. The big dog is on the merge of going behind. Ghost is trying to work, and now the big dog going to the move. Agap is attacking. Agap trying to join the front. Let's see. I don't think it's very.
Agap, it's Ilya.
No, it's Agap trying to join the front. He attacked.
Oh, Agap, never mind.
I don't think attacking here is so good. There is still a big climb in the end. Maybe it didn't work in the other groups. Maybe in this group it works. I don't know. Stinge DV is the one trying to bridge, but I think it's going to be for the top two. It's going to be Miro or Francesco Grassi winning here in Valberg. Let's see. Agap closing the gap. Stinge DV first. Close the gap. Miro goes in front. Let's see. Agap waits. He knows he fucked up with bars in this move. Let's see. The big dog is suffering. It's going to be Grassi versus Miro. Final moment of the sprint. Let's see. Miro or Grassi. I don't know why we are looking behind, but El Colombiano is paying more attention to Agap. Let's see. I want to see the sprint in front. Please, El Colombiano pushes forward. And we are watching as Miro opens a small gap with Grass. It's going to be a sprint, and Miro takes it. If he measured it well, it's going to be an easy win for Miro. Grassi takes second, Ghosty will take third, or Agap. Agap is going to take third actually, I think. Not sure. No, it's Ghosty. Fifth is going to be the Belgian Stinge DV, and sixth is going to be the big dog. He takes a position from Ilya Troshin. We move, Emea? What do you say? The big dog, comment. Not to center court, okay.
Group B are now over Rupert Shine for the first time
Okay.
here in Ashbourne.
Well,
with 116k to go.
You are clearly ahead of the central group, but well, we are going step by step.
There's not much to say. Like I told you, Ilya played a ridiculous game that damaged him and myself, and for no reason, because if I didn't close that gap myself, he would have been left behind. So I have no idea why he did it, but I will review this after it's over to possibly appeal this stage, if I think it is space for that. Not because of petty reasons of any sort, but because he legitimately leaves me behind with his block, doesn't even close the gap, and afterwards the wheel fucks my riders until he manages to get back. So quite stupid. That's damaging gameplay for no reason other than maybe lack of skill. I don't know.
That is okay. Thank you. After the big rage, now we go back in the group in the central court. As we see,
there was no rage. Again, stating facts here.
You are raging, but it's okay.
No, I'm really not. He actually played a very damaging game. I don't know what he was thinking, to be honest.
Is Ilya Troshin. He doesn't think usually. So we going on the central court, and nothing is happening. Ealings, it's your group being interesting.
We have some attacks. There's a lot of movement. We have a small gap now, about 45 seconds. Probably
Okay.
like the 17th attack so far this stage.
We have here a 5-man group with three riders from Dinley and 2 from Goga. They are opening a 1 minute 30 gap for the group. So let's see. They are pacing just a little bit. Let's see if someone is going to open the group or not. Dinley in front with Almeida, the 82 mountain guy. Killings, who is going to be your leader in this stage?
I brought my main sprinter, but I think the 78 sprinter will be the one with the strongest legs at the end.
I think we are going to watch maybe one or two groups where the main sprinter is going to go to the end. Maybe, not sure. Let's see.
I think it depends on if everyone brings their main sprinter. And of course about tactics, but looking at my sprinter, he will probably make it to the end, but he won't be the strongest. I think the 78 sprinter should be the strongest.
Emea, who is in the front with Dinley? He takes the 82,
And Goga, of course.
the 77 sprinter of Ghost. Sorry. Emea, I can't see. You are changing too fast. Okay, we have the 80 flat guy, 71 sprint. We have the 82 hills guy, 70 sprint, and we have the 82 mountain. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Now we have a second group behind with Campione making a 4-man attack with the 78 sprinter. This is going to be interesting. Let's see if people are going to let him. As Gaming doesn't look like he wants it. He's trying to close it really 99. Let's see. He's trying to close this gap to Campione. But now he stops. As Gaming stops and Campione opens a small gap. Let's see. Now the other French is working. I think Stiros. Stiros is maybe working. Goga in front with Dinley, and now Campione almost destroyed the entire lead and is trying to go with 4. Let's see. 150 kilometers to go. Still a long way. Attack though everywhere as Gaming trying to cut the lead just a bit. Let's see. Campione move, it's interesting. Did someone in your group healing try to go with the 78 guy in the breakaway?
Yeah, but every move's been stopped. There's only Aquarius has one guy in front now, and Lance Armstrong is following with this climber.
Okay, I have selected my team for second race and I'm back. What did I miss in terms of results from other groups?
Nothing. Your group was the last, and we are
Alright.
And Healing's group is still 50 kilometers to go.
Alright.
No, 74k to go actually.
70k. Okay. And is the 82 sprint guy passing it or not?
No, I fucked up, so my guy is lost.
Okay.
But,
Yeah.
as I expected, and as I told Big Dog earlier today, that Ashbourne ain't my strong suit. I don't think
We are approaching the second climb of the day. As just as the groups merge, and now Campione takes the lead. He has the 78 sprinter guy with 1 minute advantage over the group. Let's see.
Going to be an interesting group because we know that AFC and especially Basel will want to make a good results on this stage.
What the fuck, Emea? What did you just did? You avoided the votes of Miko and Denamor? That means my warning is back.
Yes, but why are you discussing it midstream though? Don't you have
Because
other
I,
things to do with life?
because I
Like-
just saw it.
It's a freaking warning. Why are people making a big deal out of warnings? It's just a
I just saw it. It was posted
yeah,
now
but yeah,
to
but
me.
it wasn't valid. It wasn't valid because the vote was not done correctly.
Okay. Well,
Which is why I can say this in public because it's not a secret. Why there is a proposal to fix those rules, by the way, so that doesn't happen again.
I'm just watching a bit from different perspectives here.
Going into the second last climb of the stage.
Stiros has 500 people watching the World Cup.
That's quite impressive, actually.
It is. It's a shame that instead of trying to focus on positives, things like that, we have trolls every day on the PCM multi-servers trying to do exactly the opposite, just to troll people that actually work and care still about this community.
Dilly is still going for the lead with he's still collaborating with Campione, even if Campione has a 78 sprinter. Interesting. And the advantage is already 1 minute 40 with a second group that has some players there. Let's see. As Gaming is there also with all his team and is trying to create a gap with the rest of the group. Smoke climb here, Campione is maintaining the 4 guys as Dinley is using the 82 mountain. As Gaming again in the move. Let's see. Now is Campione taking the lead. Group B will be first to end, yes, I know.
Yes, it's 48k to go.
Maybe we move there then to see a bit.
We're going up to final climb as we speak.
Okay, interesting. It's going to be a mass sprint so without 82 or what?
It's going to be a mass sprint with a lot of the top sprinters.
Give me a minute. I have a call.
Yes, we got it.
Right now, Fefe is working to getting both his best sprinters back. They're dropped with 30 seconds on the last time. Right now, Fefe is not getting anything for free. They caught up with 35k to go.
Riders are falling off the back. It's not a good moment to be going through a bad patch. Strongest can create some gaps.
Six-man train here in Group D made by the Big Dog.
Nice.
How are we on Center Court? Is that what we're watching right now on the stream? I believe it
We're
is.
watching group meeting right now, and
How it's going, Helen?
there's a small group here up front with Barna and Lugenius. We're having 25 seconds with 4K to go. Looks like they're actually going to pull off the win here. With a 30 seconds gap with 2K to go.
Alright, here in Group D, we are as we started. Everyone is back together. Few riders have already been dropped, but just a couple of helpers.
Barna in front of Aquarius and Lugenius.
I'm sorry, I just arrived in time to see the final sprint in the group, and Barna wins, I think.
Yeah,
Right, Emilia?
Barna won in front of Aquarius and third and fourth place by Lugenius. Before Barna again in fifth and Joe in sixth.
And you finished 11th?
12th. I was in the main group with the rest of the sleepers.
Well, so you basically are out already.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's going to be hard. Okay, update in the central court, says Emea. I'm sorry, Heading. It's not been a lucky day for you. I didn't saw the last couple kilometers, but it's not been lucky. So
I mean, I wouldn't. I don't think he's very upset because he knew the chances were not big. But yeah, it would have been cool to see him pass again.
let me see in the front who is going. The 82 sprinter from Goga is trying to arrive in the central. As in front, we have Campione with the 78 sprinter. And we have Goga and Dinley with some riders as well, but no sprinter there.
But Goga has puncher, so if Goga makes top 2 here, that's a great result for him.
Yes, of course. Goga has everything to win. After winning the first stage, if he finishes second, he's already qualified. We also see us gaming here in the main group with the 78. They are 8 in front, should relay, because if all 8 finish, everyone else gets 0 points, says Emea. Well, I don't think that will happen, but okay. Goga just lost a rider. And so will probably Dinley in the... Okay, Emea. And I'm not watching for a podcast to be commenting this. Amazing.
Getting what? Oh, for a podcast. Never mind. Yeah, I was gonna say, what were you watching? But then I remembered you said for a podcast. Is it that good? I've never actually seen it, to be honest.
For a podcast is the best podcast in the world. It's also the main sponsor of our team.
Yes, that much I know.
We go in A. Okay. I'm going to change to A. And today is an epic day for a podcast because they are going to destroy Willy, I think. We have a very interesting component of for a podcast. I will take this minute to do some publicity for a podcast. If you speak Spanish or you like to watch it, it's very fun. It's about PCM Spain, about cycling, about football and Formula One. Really nice experience if you see. And we also have Forometro, that is questions to people in PCM Spain. It's also very, very good. So we are going on Group A with Daniel Miko. I'm opening it right now. We are
Okay.
approaching the finish line. We are just 20 kilometers to go, and let's see what is going to happen. That is going to be to finish first than the main group. So Miko just there in the middle. Let's see, it's going to be a mass sprint. Nobody is working, everyone is ahead. This group was being, of course, without difficulties. Everyone is going to get his sprinter to the finish line. Let's see who is going to win. 16 kilometers. We are seeing the trains already. I think it's Louis Genius, the train in the right side. No, maybe Stins DV. Not sure. Stins DV maybe. We are also seeing the Polish Kulikuls in the left side. It's going to be a mass sprint, and let's see who is going to be the king of the sprinters here.
Well, if I get first 6th and a time cap, I actually qualify.
Well, not impossible. The miracles happen. As we are watching the final meters of Daniel Miko's group, we are arriving at the finish line. Miko is leading the group in this moment with 8 kilometers to the line. 7 now. Let's see, Miko stops Gaudu.
That is free. Good.
And now he loses a bit of position in the group. As we approach the 5 kilometer mark, we are going to the end. A French leading. Now it's Miko back into the lead, pushing 99 with Senechal. Now it's Mollard going on front. Kuji Mollard on front with Babier on the wheel. And he lost it. The sprinter is lost in the middle of the group. He's not going to manage to finish well. Well, now he's sprinting, but the win is going to be for Hulikuls. Second place, Miko. Third place, I don't know. Fourth is Chief Master Pro. Third, John Vino finishes well behind. I think third is maybe Sene. Notice Good also finished behind. And we are going to change to group. Back to the other group, to the main group, center court. As we are approaching the 12 kilometer mark to the finish line. Still an advantage for Campione. Tutur ended in group F. Okay, I didn't saw it. Now we are going to focus on the central court. As I see the groups merge, Campione and Goga failed to make it to the line, and now it's 10 kilometers to go. Let's see. I think this was a mistake from Campione and Goga, and they will pay it. Also, Group H ended. Okay. 8 kilometers to go. Bazo in the right. Bazo in the right. Let's see his leading group pushing it.
5 kilometers to the finish line.
Campione a bit behind. Fossil a bit behind now. Bazo stops a bit. He puts himself not in the first position. Deanley also well in position now. Let's see who is going to take it. Goga needs a good finishing to get it. Let's see. Mass sprint, 2 kilometers. This road is not very straight, and now we have a small lead from some people. I think Bazo is going to take it. No, he dies. Who is going to take it? It's going to be for Styros. Styros wins. Goga is
front of
second.
Goga. So
Goga
Goga
is
is already qualified.
Yes, Outgaming is fourth. Is third, sorry. Goga is also fourth. Amazing. And fifth is also Styros. So Bazo is sixth. Campione eighth. This is not a very good result for Bazo, who is I feel is going to go out. Dinley also is going to go out. He finished 11th. It's going to be
Also,
very
in the mud is surprising, I have to say, but there's still one more race, right?
yes.
All right.
But
Seems to be an
if
interesting group
going
right now.
out at the same time as Basso, I can live with that.
Same.
We go to F.
And match his quality.
We go to F. Group F is Group Groot. So Group Groot. As we are approaching the finish line, Groot 11 kilometers to go. Groot is leading the group. 10-man break in the front. I see some people. This group is way more interesting. Leo Falandre in the attack. Rudy Molar.
Well, this cobble stage is
Well,
already
you
unfair.
said Leo Falandri and interesting, so that explains the presence of Leo. Explains it being more interesting. Leo must be doing some good moves, I assume.
Gacho joins Leo Falandre in front. Now Groot is cutting the gap, is trying to cut the gap. Let's see. 8 kilometers to go. Groot is pushing. Let's see if we can get the French. Lol. Groot has tagged Pro Cycling Manager 22 autism. Lol. Groot is going. Now it's the Russian working. The French maintain a 10-second advantage. I think this is not enough. This is control distance for the group behind. As Leo Falandri and Rudy Mollard are working. Let's see. 2 kilometers. Maybe it's enough. Let's see. Now it's Guillermo working with Groot. With Solipe in the wheel, I think. Let's see. Solipe is going to get. He got the best wheel, I think. Maybe Solipe. No, Solipe died. It's going to be Gacho for the win. Gacho wins. Leo Falandre second. It worked for the French. The strategy worked. Third is Riz. And fourth is Solipe. Guilherme is sixth. Fifth is the Norwegian. That is Groot. And eighth is the Dutch guy. Oops. EMEA, which group are we going now? Big Dog or what?
We have 56 to go. I don't know if anyone's ahead or not
G.
in other groups.
G is Fravo. Or? Plenty to go. Fravo. Going there. And I need to go after this stage. I'm sorry, guys.
Well, this is a lot. After this second one?
Yeah, after this one.
All right.
When we finish with Fravo group, probably I'm going to go. Need to do some things. So, we see Fravo. We see a 4-guy group in the lead with 40-second advantage over the peloton. Interesting. And maybe the group is, maybe the win is in that group. Interesting group. I see that there is a Belgian guy there. Not sure who is the Belgian guy. I have my doubts. I don't know. The Belgian Goga leads from Stiros in the group. Centrocourt, Fossil is third. Greg is fourth. Bazo is fifth. As Gaming is sixth. And Dinley is eliminated seventh. Oh, back to Bravo group. The front group is destroyed. They can no longer go. Now Fravo is in the move. Fravo attacking. It's Pedro Moreira in front. It was Ray PCM. Let's see if someone tries to move. Someone is attacking. I don't know who. Ibra is working. Is Pierre in the attack? Frabo and Ibra working. Janu as well. 3 kilometers to go. Let's see. Stream is lagging a bit, apparently. Now it's a Belgian guy moving, joining the front. Let's see the train. Frabo has a good train. Also Ibra, 1 kilometer to go. Ibra is in front. I think maybe Ibra got it. No, it's overtaken. Maybe Frabo. No, it's the French guy. Pierre takes the win. Frabo is second. Belgian third. Fourth is the Slovenian. Fifth is the other French, and sixth, fifth is Yanu, and sixth is Ray PCM. We move to D. Okay. El Colombiano. I really need to go. I just comment this one. Oh no, it's still 30 kilometers. Okay, I go. Good night,
Okay.
everyone. Good luck in
Good
the
night,
rest of
Sweetie.
the stream, and see you.
All right, as we go for stage 3 in the center court, we are 28 kilometers away of, in group D, which is my own. So unless I think we are the last ones to finish, so if we can go here because I believe everyone else has.
Difficult race.
Let me know if we are there, so I can say what's happening.
You have Agap in your group? Yes.
Oh, you?
You're
Yeah.
on the screen.
All right. Wait, we are live then in D, right?
Yes.
All right.
With
So
25
right now, right now, attempt of attack by Miru. Ghosty now moving with 5 men, also trying to go, and I'm gonna join as well. Right now, oh, red car of doom, but I think I can pass through.
The red car, the infamous red car.
Yes, that is the guy. "20 kilometers to go, trains are forming." I know Grassi has the 85 Sprinter. I'm not sure if Miru does. Let me see. I know Ghosty has already lost his. I was one of the last to lose mine, but I believe Steen also has them.
A rider is looking to give the pack the slip.
Oh shit! And right now, oh shit, wrong button. Story of my life. PCM. Everything is back as it was, except for the 2 men of Grassi that are still 23 seconds ahead. As we speak, I'm trying to move within the group to get a good position for the sprint. Because I believe this will be a sprint unless Grassi manages to leave everyone asleep, which might happen at this point. Not gonna lie. Goes to Ilya going for it, and the big dog closes it. See if he can get on the final sprint. Grassi, one final man in the front. It is Johnny Moscone, the cobbles guy, and his other one is about to be caught.
The weather is worse than awful today. I pity the riders.
Miru complaining I'm always closing attacks. Sounds like a him problem. I'm already out anyway after the race. 5 kilometers to go. A-Gap does a movement to go to the front of the race. He has 4 guys. I still have 5. I'm not going to use 2 of them guaranteed. A-Gap launches. I think he was launching, but he's going a bit too soon. McClay is gonna die because I misclicked and went a bit too soon with him. Car gets blocked by Grossi. He passes everyone. He's gonna be second, and the win's gonna go to Miru. Miru takes it. Simon Carr from the big dog is second, and Grossi gets third. Masterclass after mixing up the buttons and launching the wrong sprinter too soon. So that's this group. In the meantime, Yates, Logan Hart, my other riders are finishing. The third was Ilya. The fourth was Ilya, the fifth and sixth was Stino, Miru seventh, and A-Gap only 10th place. So while I'm probably still out after that terrible result in the first stage due to Ilya Troshin not knowing how to play is the only thing I assume was the reason for his fucking up. I really have no other idea what it could be.
How did you do on this stage? Sorry, I wasn't completely in the game.
You didn't hear me screaming?
I heard you screaming, but
Oh, I mislaunched with my sprinter, still got second with my puncher.
that's good. That's very strong. You still have a chance, I would say.
Yeah, after having been blocked in the first one, and Ilya, I don't know. I still am upset. Why wouldn't he want to work if he was also with all his men behind? But yeah, second here. Given the Miru won the first two, and I'm second now, yeah, I probably still have a chance, but that would mean also doing well on the couple boost. It might be a very fought race because a lot of people still have a good shot to pass. I'm currently going to see the group chat to see if we will have some kind of update on the classification. It would be good to know before we launch the final. All right. So, quick recap of the results in this group. We have Miru winning the stage, yet again, second race for him. The Big Dog second, Francesco Grassi third, Ilya Troshin fourth, Steve fifth and sixth, Miru seventh, Ilya Troshin eighth, Ghosty only ninth, and A-Gap only 10th. So, quite a surprising outcome for some of them. Miru was complaining that I was closing all attacks, sort of Miko style, but I ended up getting the second with that, so.
Worth it.
I had a plan.
Sometimes
I
you
followed
just
it.
have to go full Miko.
Yeah, I had a plan. I followed it. The only misfortune was launching the sprint ahead of time, but I still managed to correct it with the puncher, so it was all good. But I think I could have gotten the stage win if I didn't misclick the sprinter. Still, the second place was good. And take a quick peek at center court while we are waiting for the lobby to be hosted for stage 3, and there's already Whitney hosting it already. Already joined, or actually joined. Here we have over 170 kilometers to go. 5 men on a breakaway. 222. That's a lot of twos. 222 over the peloton, and there seems to be some place going on, nothing too serious. I believe it's ASP, if I can see correctly, and then someone from I'm not even sure. I can't, because it's a bit too far. I can see that it looks like another French peasant also working there with him. Killings, is your third stage close to the end, or how goes?
We are 88 k's from the finish line right now.
88, so you will definitely end up before center court, and the center court will definitely end before me. I will try to get. Oh shit! My desk is falling apart again for some reason. This is not good. This is not good. I cannot play like this. There's a piece I need to fix here. For some bizarre reason, it's always giving trouble. I still haven't had the time to fix it. There we go. This one is in place. This one, I also think is in place. Oh, shit.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is not working very well. So, cobble grace. Can someone tell Group D to hold the launch mirror in this case? I need to make sure I actually have a desk to actually be able to play. And, there we go. I think it's fixed. Okay, no need. Think it's good? Yes. Okay. Perfect. Now I need to keep in mind to fix this when I'm not racing. I think we are good. So, here we see the breakaway with one, the 5 riders. I see Goga. I don't know who the other are. MF, can you show me who else is there with Goga? Hostile, trying to make something happen. Right now 217. So, and the Pasto actually, pacing at the front right now. He needs to make something happen at this stage. Not sure if Miru is that. Okay, current classification of Group D says Miru leads 200 points, Rossi second 120, the Big Dog third 88, Ghosty fourth 68, Team fifth 51, Agap sixth 45, Ilya last also 45. I would think that Benyon should have put Ilya ahead of Agap because I believe the last race is the first criteria for a tiebreaker, although it's not decided yet, obviously, but currently. And I see that in our center court, the gap has increased again. So not much going on in terms of a fight. Emma, if you could change to some other group and see what's going on, because I can't see what's on the air. So if you do change, please let me know, because this group doesn't have anything going on right now. Oh, shit. Okay. Wait, stop. Emma, I can't write right now. Please tell me in Group D that I need 2 minutes to try and fix my desk, because there's a piece here not connecting well. And let me see what you're saying. Yes, we go to Group B right now to see Joe Whiteley and Hilling's group. Emma, please do what I ask, because I'm not in conditions to start the game right now. I'm only asking a couple of minutes. This desk is screwing me for some reason. Okay, if you guys can hear some clickety clacks, it will be fixing my desk. Yeah, Emma, just warning Group D, please. Okay, I need 2 minutes.
Well, this is a fun group.
Puncture for a rider.
Okay, after some technical difficulties, I am back. Cannot guarantee. Just let me tell them I'm back. Okay, we are launching here. Quick look at Group B. I need to actually open.
We are going into Quartermont in 5K.
All right. It's Joe or you streaming, Hilly?
Joe.
Let me quickly take a look. So I managed to put the necessary piece into place. Not as good as I would like, but should be working for the stage, and I can fix it after the World Championships. I must say that even if I go out, I am still in the fight right now, so it's been a fun race. How about you, Willing? You still have chances of passing?
Oh, no. I'm definitely out.
I didn't even have time to ask with all the things we're multitasking. How were your two first results?
First race, I got last place, 7th place. And second race, I got third to last.
Oh, yeah, you probably would need a win, and even then wouldn't be guaranteed, I think. But it's not over until it's over.
Nope.
And we're currently watching Group B. I see Joe Whiteley is in the front with someone else.
Yeah, Aquarius and Genius.
Ah, yes, sounds about right. Louis, Aquarius, and did you say it was? And Joe. Ah, yes. Sorry, yeah, Joe. So that is actually a very strong break, but let's see if they can take it to the end. Meanwhile, we have gone here in Group D. We just started, and as I look here, I see some 3 riders only now, and I see I think it's you about to bridge, no?
There's a growing number of riders left behind.
Killing? Is it you about to bridge? Yeah.
Yeah, we're having a small break with 40 seconds, 7-man break, and 11 guys with Barna in front are chasing at the back.
Right. Meanwhile, I see everyone has 2 riders at the front except Joe. Joe now moving with his cart, and Hilling is in the front. Let's see if he can keep it there through that final cobble section. Thomas Pitcock from Joe Code, now he's trying to join. And in the meantime, Simon Carr attacks in the front of the race. Joe playing in both fronts of the race, doing a movement in the front while he also moves with his cobble rider.
Another flat tire.
Quite exciting race here.
Genius looks like he's going to run away with it.
Oh, nice. That would be super. PCM UK got 2 men passing.
Has managed very well with his riders and has 2 riders ahead of everyone.
Meanwhile, a break attempt was made here. Nothing worked out of it so far. I see some people in the chat. Tomas, Zadok, Slomi, guys, welcome to all. Thank you for being here. It's been a complicated night for us here in the booth, as you've seen, because both the commentators at service today are playing. We did have the help of PCT, which is awesome. Very good. Always a very good commentator, and always a good caller to have in the booth. That was a very massive help. However, he did have to go after stage 2, so we're back to the original form of both me and Hillings, and we're still finishing our stages. So if you just joined, there's a lot going on. We're currently checking Joe Whiteley's group, which is Group B. Him, Aqua, and Louis Genius are currently on the move in the front group. And in the meantime, yes,
now it's
Hillings,
down
sorry.
to 1v1v1 up front, and Fefe goes after with me on his wheel. Pitcock is actually dead now. But Louis Genius has taken the lead now over the last climb here, Onada. And Aquarius has two guys leading the small group with Erviti, making ready for the sprint with Omar Fraile.
Right. I'll have to comment the sprint as I see it from here, so please no spoilers. And meanwhile, there's action going in my group. There's already a break established with quite a few of us, but of course, Ilya Troshin is with a 6-man train and trying to catch it. And meanwhile, here 2.4 to go. We see Hillings. Hillings launches into the downhill. The sprint has started on the right side.
Takes it.
It's Fefe takes it, and let's see. Second, I think it's going to be Aquarius. For the third, it's going to be the Joe Whiteley, Louis Genius, and it's Louis. Louis, I believe it's Louis and Joe Fort, I think. So, interesting sprint right there. Thanks to Hillings for spoiling it, as I asked not to.
Sorry.
That's all good, man. That was actually a very fun sprint. Where did you end? Because I didn't. The classification is covered by the multi-stream.
No, I finished second again. No,
Second?
lost again.
Oh, no. That's unfortunate. I hope you at least had fun. I'll interview you later on. I'm gonna put my group. Oh wait, there must be others that I might put in center court. Emma, if you could help me with that, I cannot look right now.
I'm pretty sure.
Actually watching the tour, which I don't know which group it is. So if someone can help with that, thank you, Emma. Let me see.
It's Pixel Group.
C.
So
Okay, it's Group C with two tour and Fossil among others. Yes, Hillings, you finished. If you could help commenting center court, it would be a massive help, man.
yes.
Thank you so much.
So after two races, Pixar looks like he's already through with 2 wins. So right now they're fighting for second and third. Tutor and Everett are in second and third position, so they will be looking to secure that position, those places, while Eva is in the driver's seat on fourth. Jacob has had the worst day than me with 20 points after 2 races. With 31 kilometers to go, just done with Kvarmont, going into Paterberg. It's a small group ahead with 3 riders, and the peloton is down to 18 men.
Alright, I would like to remind everyone watching, and if you have also access to right now, type to the guys that are racing to tell them to join after their races, because interviews will be done when all the races are concluded. Back to Hillings.
Just done with Paterberg, the group is splitting up as expected, and Tutor is now chasing Jacob, Tim, and I'm not sure who's in the front group right now. Looks like it's with 3 men. Might be Pixar actually. Tutor with 4 men still to go. Losing his.
Sorry to interrupt you, Hillings. 6-man train by Steen, and I think he's going to try and chase the break now. Back to 1 man, I believe, working. We will see. Back to you, Hillings. Sorry for the interruption.
Well, the peloton is closing the gap to the front and splitting up yet again. Tutor is on his way front with two guys. Seems like Ivar is struggling a bit behind. Tim, Tutur, and Jacob now in group 2, but can't decide who's working, so Jacob is just attacking. They're not sure who's in the front, but pretty sure it's Pixar. Pixar going for 3 wins in a row.
Emma, if you could send me the link for that group, please, because I really can't be messing with Discord and other windows right now. So I can help Hillings when I can, in between the action of my own race.
Right now, Tutur is looking like he's securing second place, while Tim might actually be up for grabbing third place, as he's in front with Jacob, Pixar, and Tutur.
Yeah, Emma, I got it. Thank you.
Yeah, Ivar is really struggling here. He's down to only his captain, and he's behind the others.
Identify yourself or get shot. As I usually say, obviously it's a joke. Let's see who it is.
Genius.
Hello.
Joe and Louis. Oh, Joe, if you could help Hillings, because right now I'm still racing, that would be top notch. We'll also be interviewing you guys at the end of most races. Probably when mine ends, because I believe mine is the last to end.
Tutur is now attacking with 11 Ks to go. Jacob is trying to follow, but is struggling as no one is coming with him. 40-second gap, and now going into Udnarda. Ivar has come back, so he might be able to fight for the third spot, but Tim has been looking really strong this stage. Tutur actually, right now, looking so good, he can do a 1-2.
Falling behind! A team leader is falling behind!
With only 5 Ks to go, there's a 30-second gap. And now Tutur is securing his win. Tim is chasing hard behind because he wants that second place to get that third spot.
Alright, let me take a quick look at what's happening as well. When as Hillings is also watching the group on Central Court right now. I believe it's C. Right now, I see Tutur take the win.
Tutur is coming to take the win, and is
almost a 1-2. We're still gonna get a 1-3. Who's the German rider?
That's Tim. Tim securing the third place in the group, and Pixar winning the group with 250 points.
All right.
Or 235 points, actually.
We go back to Center Court in this case to watch it as it unfolds. And
here we have Basso in front.
With a decent lead.
Basso actually needing to make something happen. I believe his first Classics results were not the brightest. Is this correct?
What country is this?
Basso right now is a tied fourth with Greg and ASG.
Yeah.
Everyone is on 60 points and Fossil is on 88, so the man to beat is Fossil because Styros and Goga are basically already secured.
Qualified, yeah, unless obviously they get dropped and there's a gap.
Yet another flat tire. It seems to be catching.
And Din is more fucked than I was before the last stage, so Fossil is trying all that he can do to control the race, while maybe he should leave the race in the hands of Greg and ASG because they actually have to beat Basso.
Yeah. I think ASG is going to come round though and try to help Fossil.
Is this a mistake by Fossil to try and control?
Puncture for my helper.
How many Ks to go have you got? Sure.
Oh no, it's 123 and it's just the 83 flat. But
oh wow, we finished so early our group Hillings.
Oh yeah, we had delays actually getting the first race even to go. So
we had some pauses because some crashed, but
and our full first stage was just snail pace, wasn't it? Hillings was the only one to actually attack at all in that stage run for our group.
It was so boring.
I was falling asleep. Man.
Every stage was honestly really boring because all attempts of attacks were just shot down so early.
No.
6-man trained by Toto mainly.
And Joe forgetting to bring his sprinter into the breakaway.
Bro, I was so lucky.
I attacked with my front train, and then I just was like, they got detached, and then I realised,
Guys, Group H is finishing.
So Boston now has minute 40 going into the last 10k.
I think he's won the race.
In Group H, we end the race with the
Group
sprint.
H.
We now go almost over the top to go into the sprint.
Yeah.
So with 2 guys. George is there as well.
Group H. Let's see.
Swexen
is definitely qual. George is basically qual.
Swexen be. Oh, whoa! It glitched. Oh, what is happening? Swexen in front of George, in front of Copy, in front of.
So Swexen has won every
German.
race, and George has come second every race.
Wow.
George from a reserve going to 3rd round.
That's awesome, actually. Long live PCM UK and its members.
So Basso's going to win.
Basso is securing his 3rd place. Or maybe even 2nd place, depending on how steerers do. Basso actually told me before the first race that he was going to attack cars.
And there he goes, he wins the race.
Barna has a problem, right? Because like he's 5th, but yeah, it doesn't count anymore as best 4th rider. He probably would pass as well with those points. Swexen.
No, I think
qualified with
4. Basso manages to save his qualification, is this correct?
Indeed, and Steeros, I think, might actually top the group. Because Goga finished 4th and 5th, which means he gets 37 points, and Steeros tops the group by 10 points.
Impressive.
Maybe Simone, who comes in 2nd.
Is Gaming eliminated? Is Gaming eliminated?
Oh, I'm so sorry!
Yes.
The world champion of last year eliminated.
I think that tells you a lot about classics.
Or about the world champion.
Moving over to Leo Flandre now, I think.
We moved to H. I was saying we moved to H.
H?
Yeah.
He says hush, I believe it's H, because he also said H before, but who knows what Mamezo is saying at this point.
Yeah,
I'm having a hard time focusing on 3 things at the same time, so
we got a commentator now.
Yeah, Swagson wins the group in H, winning every single stage.
And here we have Bruce sprinting for his survival.
Yes.
Coming 4th, I guess.
I think group passes the round.
Yeah. Group passes round. Gacho looks like he's passing, and Leo Flandre. They had a 40.
We moved to Group G from Frabo, guys.
Yes. Group G. So Janu and Pierre is leading the group, but Bravo, Colby, Alfaro, Ibra, and Pedro are really close.
Yeah,
only 12 points separating them.
It is very, and to be honest, Pierre and Janu are not exactly safe either, are they?
No, this is a very open group.
This is the opposite of Group H.
Guys,
pretty much anyone can go through and anyone can go out, and it's stage 3. So,
guys, is there gonna be a limit again on the like British players?
I think there's a free limit in round 3.
Because otherwise, because like Swexen is gonna be pot 1 and George pot 3, you pot 2. I'm gonna be pot 6 probably.
Yeah, but you're not British,
pot 5.
You're not British.
Yeah, but PCM UK party.
Yeah, but that was never a restriction anyway. So, but Steros passes as
first.
Yep, passes first. Yeah.
Mea, draw.
Mea, we need to remind you that actually Blackwall got into the semi-finals of Classics, as well as Chute, I think, also did.
Yeah, due to the same World Cup.
And the big dog also made classic semi-final in that World Cup, and I got eliminated in round 1. So yeah,
I'm still fighting to at least make a round 3, as I am currently third in the group with half the race to go.
Ibra's had a puncture in his group.
I'm
They
just saying.
should wait.
Shadow, Copy are out, and Hubi only came fourth. So there's definitely not easy. And checking the results, I'm shocked I didn't end last. What the fuck? Shame on Lance Armstrong. I have to say, in Group B, the results were really close. From first place to fifth place, there were only 33 points separating.
It's incredible. So many close groups, I can't lie. That is classics for you. Well, unless your name is Swagson and George.
Yeah. No, I just do well on all the lucky parkours. It's okay. It's a lot going my way in the football, a lot going my way in PCM.
Wasn't it 2 years ago Nathan won the classics?
He came second. Nathan came second in 20...
And he was a reserve because he actually lost round 1 and lost round 2.
And you know what? Pithy, who won the year that Nathan came second, also got eliminated in round 2 and came as a reserve.
A solid system.
So yeah, first and second of that edition were both knocked out. So yeah. Also, Miximar won Tor in PCM 19 as he got eliminated in round 2, I think. For the official results of Centre Court, we have Styros with 222 points, tops the group. Will be probably in pot 2, or maybe pot 1. Goga in second, very solid from the Russian, 212. Basso saving it at the last.
Damn it! I mean, you're well done.
Yeah, so I've got better news than that though. Basso saving it in the last stage, as we have Fossil in 4th with 113. Simone in 5th with 110. Defending champion AS Gaming comes in 6th place with 78.
Celebrate good times, come on, we're celebrating.
And even better for the big dog, Dinley comes in last with 28 points, which pretty much puts him last in the whole of the...
I am applauding this situation as we speak.
And that's even worse than me again. Which
how
is
many points did you get, Hillings?
A whopping 53 points.
That actually puts you ahead of a lot of people, by the way.
Yeah, I wonder how, actually. I played 2 days.
It puts you ahead of Copy, it nearly puts you ahead of Shadow and Hitmus, it puts you ahead of Dinley, it puts you ahead of Jakob, puts you ahead of...
where are we right now? Which group? Where is Center Court?
We are watching Group G.
Frabber's group.
Frabber's group was see Colby.
But there's 47k left to go.
Although it was interesting to see actually that Ibra did puncture with one of his leaders, and they didn't wait for him for some reason.
And
has he got back? He might have got back.
I think he's got back, but yeah.
If he hasn't, then yeah, that's a blow.
I don't know who was in front. I think El Frogger had 3 riders in front, but I don't know which riders they were. I don't think it was his leader, which... Yeah, it was a bit strange.
And Chief Master Pro, who dominated round 1, is out.
Yep, and those classics in a nutshell for you. For people like him.
He was absolutely dominating, and Orca, Huli, and Miko is going through, and Notice Good, I guess, is going through. So he came 4th. With 85 points.
Yeah, he's
definitely knows.
Yeah, he's not.
He'll be out.
The fact that Orca has passed the round with 110 points is blasphemy.
What? What
Yeah.
are they doing in this?
110 points, and he passes the round.
It
That's
was
less than my group in third.
that's Miko Hooley total dominating the group with first and second place in all races.
Yep.
And John Vino, the French, and last.
Yes, that is the end of his classics dream. Not that I don't think he dream. Not that I think he dreams much about it.
By the way,
Something
if I may join.
Yes.
Hello, Bata.
Hello, Swaggy. Leo is fourth at 165 points. Fortunately for him, the first half of all fourth places go through. So I think he's through. But
Wait, all four
still,
places go
remember.
through?
No, half of them.
Oh,
But
half,
I think
okay.
still 165 is a lot for
And
Yeah,
players.
but
Bravo
I think-
is making a move here? No? No, he's stopped to take a drink.
I think, yeah, Leo, Aquarius. I mean, they're pretty much through. I can't see anyone getting past those.
So, Bato, where did you attack on the last stage to secure you moving on to the next round?
This feels better than winning a like a small tournament, or I don't know.
Oh god.
Oh Jesus!
Where about did you go?
I launched at 85 to go, I think. Emea, if you want to, can correct me. I'm not quite sure. I don't even remember it at this point. It doesn't matter. It was far from the finish.
What are they doing in your group? Just sleeping.
I mean, they weren't. They were actually pacing like mad at certain points. I just kind of got a gap of 1 minute, then stabilized it, then increased it again, and I kind of just won. They tried to pace, and only like 10k to go, they kind of gave up, I would say.
Lol.
So, oof. I think the mistake was that they tried to keep their domestiques for too long and go all out with their cobblers. But even then, it will be hard to catch because I was 1.25 minutes ahead of them at that point. So, yeah, such a relief.
22k to go in Group G. And Bravo Bravo, who was in front, is now at the back of the split.
Oh dear, Frabo, I see an Ibra, I see Pierre,
Ibra and Pierre is behind.
and an El Frogo.
Pedro Moreira in the front, but
And at the back as well. Oh dear, well Pedro's had it. I don't know if that's good or not.
might be a tactical genius.
Someone's got 3 riders in all amongst in like the first 15 positions. I'm just trying to figure out who it is.
Janu leading the pack. Maybe he has some energy left to spare to a final attack. Pedro Moreira going again.
This seems way too similar to my group. Well, actually, maybe not. No, they're actually just trying on the cobbles. That's something.
And the big group is now down to 8 men, with 5 guys chasing. Alfrogo is bringing his team
And they've
back.
stopped.
Ibra came back. And now they're just looking for wheels.
They're all just sitting there, just waiting. What are you doing?
What is the most valuable wheel?
Yeah, try to find the most valuable wheel.
Ibra with a 16-meter.
Aye, that's possibly a dead rider, I presume.
Colby goes.
Colby
with a
It's a massive suicide attack. I hope for
suicide.
his sake he hasn't used too much red body in that attack. I think he'll probably get away with it though, just because people are going to slow up for the.
Ibra with 3 riders still.
Yeah, one of them shot dead though.
One of them's dead. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, one is gone now.
Ibra goes.
Here we
Ibra
go.
goes hard. Frabo on his wheel.
Country is dead. He's committing to the 81 cobble guy. Frabo takes his wheel.
Gonna try and take it.
Bravo and Pedro Moreira are looking good with 2 riders.
Pedro's in there. Yeah,
Frabo really needs this win because he's in third place right now. He's down to one man.
Ooh,
A good attack now in the end.
Ooh,
Out of
who's
Frogo and Yanu, I think.
Hedger is
Uh-oh.
never faced yet, and that is something we don't normally say.
Is he going to stop? Is he going to stop? Faber's got 2 people in 2 wins.
Nice situation
think,
here in Group D. 11 kilometers to go. Myself, Steen, and Miru around 40 seconds ahead of the peloton. This might be a winning move.
And Yanu might have secured a win.
I think Colby's giving them a good lead out.
Oh.
Here comes Frabo.
Yanu secured himself, Frabo going through.
Bravo!
I think Pierre,
I
who
think
comes
Pierre,
fourth,
since he came fourth, he secured
he's
top
secured,
3.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
Ibra might have enough points to go through.
Ibra looks like he might be fine. 44. Oh, yeah, here we go. Now been too short.
Ibra's got 120 points.
Might be enough.
Might be.
Eli and Agap pushing hard now with Grassy on their wheel. And it goes to goes to finding a good wheel to follow. Pitcock is now struggling to get back to Fanat and Aramburu.
Big Aramburu.
But with this move, Big Dog might secure his spot and go on to round 3 in Classics.
Yeah, I think for the big dog, he needs to just secure the podium here, but Agap is pacing hard.
On the stop.
He needs the wheel of Fanat.
Yeah, Big Dog needs to get into the wheel of Van Aert. He's dead there. But the momentum of this downhill might save him.
To get a small sprint towards the end. Big Dog is
Fourth,
spot.
I don't know if it's enough, but it might be because I was third ahead and Ghosty was fourth and he ends up behind me.
Big Dog
Agap,
should be fine.
I think I am fine actually, which
You are
means
fourth, did you say?
yes, I am fourth, but I was already third and Ghosty was fourth before this round and he was behind me.
You're fine. You're fine.
Shine won the stage. Agap.
Oh no, Steen actually won the stage. He might have.
Yeah,
What
he
group-
does have more
What
points.
group
than
are you
me.
in?
Fuck! Wow, that was close, man. That's a shame, though. I'll actually tell you how it was. It was, Steen was 37 points behind me, and with these, it's what, 100 points?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do like 35. Yeah, he definitely passes me. It's a shame.
He is, yeah, he is above you.
He has.
Oh,
yeah,
wait.
we can.
Wait, but Grassi scored like 6th. So I was only 40 something points but I don't do enough, yeah. So
Yeah, Grassi's in third. You are 15 points behind.
damn, that's a shame. I don't know if best fourth places pass.
Right, you might be. You might be
one
right.
of
You
the-
might be. You might be like right at the back.
You are currently
I'm there.
third.
Yeah.
You are currently the third best fourth player.
Yeah, we just need to calculate Group G as well. That's only
Wait,
Group.
How many pass? 4?
Yeah, I believe
Four
so.
fourth places pass, yes.
I think you might be fine. You might just squeeze through. Yeah.
3.5, you could say.
I think
And-
the other one's going to come from Group G. I think.
Considering there are gonna be a few replacements, I would say most of fourth places advance anyway.
I
So
think that's a great result coming from
I think
Reedy
you
round 1.
qualify, Sean. I think you
What, sorry?
qualify. I think it's pretty
You've
much
qualified. Yeah, you've qualified.
Wait, I'm getting reports here.
Okay.
Oh, me, wait, myself, the big dog, and Fossil pass.
No, Amaya, Fossil doesn't pass.
Otto won't pass. Fossil
Ibra
doesn't.
We have an
passes.
official
Ibra
declaration of John Gotcho, ladies and gentlemen. I think
Ibra
Frabo
passes.
is a very, very few person to have my level on.
Amaya, Ibra passes as the fourth best fourth.
Wait, who are we waiting for? I did 123 points and
Yes,
I'm already
you're
placed
through.
in green, so I
Through, you're
advance.
He's through.
Yeah.
I'm the best fourth player, Jesus.
Jesus.
Awesome. I mean, I was commentating and racing at the same time for most of the night, so that's actually quite good for me, not gonna lie.
I'm copying Frabo's calculations. I don't think that's a good idea, but
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna say,
Absolutely.
why are you cooking?
Can we get some peeps here for interviews? I know there's already a couple of you here, but
Don't interview me first. I need to go do something. But
yeah, we're gonna move to interviews indeed. Wait, not you, because sorry, I was talking.
I need to go do something, so I'll be back in a minute.
All right,
Go
we're
to
gonna
the man,
start with
on the football.
Swaxon. I believe was one of the first to arrive as well with Joe. Swax, yes, I'm back. Okay, Swaxon, sorry, you were saying because this is a lot of stuff going on now at the same time, and I'm just finished my lobby. Oh, I see your group actually as we speak. You here, Swax?
Yeah, I'm here.
So, Swaxon 300. That's yourself, George second with 213. Great performance by George. Hush third, 136. Yubi is out, 103. Oh, we have image here. I'll actually say it from here so that everyone can know it. We currently have Hooligans. Yeah, you need to put it. Oh, you're still sorting it out. Okay, so I'll say the ones I can actually see. Um, I need to sort this shit out first. Do not show everyone except those streaming. Can't we do that shit here? Yes, not. Okay, there we go. Start from the when you're ready, Emma. Start from the. Yeah. Okay, so Daniel Miko, first place of Group A, 70. Hulikul second to 40. Orca third, 110. The fourth place is now to 85. Fifth place is Sen, 78. 78 as well for Chief Master Pro in sixth. John Vino in the mud with 53. Joe Whiteley wins Group B with 185. Very close. Fefe second, 168. Louis third, 160. 159. Aquarius fourth. Barna fifth, 152. Hilling sixth, 53, I believe. Lance Armstrong last, and then the mud with 45. Group C says Pixar is the man, 250. Tour follows second, 230. 140 for Tim. In third place, Everett, fourth, 107, and out, I think. Jasper Ivar, fifth with 100. Jasper sixth with 71. 58 for Jakub, which is seventh. Big surprise here to see Jakub go. Group D was this one that I was playing. Miru wins convincingly with 270 points. Second place, Steen, 151. Francisco Rossi, third, 138. The big dog, myself, obviously fourth with 100 and something because I can see right now. A gap is fourth, fifth, 95. 93 for Ghosty in sixth. Seventh is Ilya Troshin, seventh and deserved one, I gotta say, by the way he played. I'm still trying to understand what he did in the mountains after he not obviously it wasn't intentional, but he let a gap open. His riders blocked mine in the climbing, and as we were both dropped, he relayed a grand total of 0 times, refused to help, and only got back to the group because, well, I obviously got my riders back, or I would have no chance of doing nothing. But the damage and energy was already done. Uh, Before I say the other groups, I'm getting some indications here. Let me see what it is. Yeah. Just show me the freaking groups, man, because I'm not seeing them right now. And you had all of them in the window, which I was actually using. So if you could put that again, please. Oh, great. There we go. So back to Group E. I was saying in D, Elliot Rushing last 55. Group E, Stiros convincing win 222, but very close to Gogo 112, a little further behind 160 Basso, saving it after two disastrous performances in the first two races. He wins the final one and saves the day, 160 points in third. Fossil surprising yet again, but was not enough to pass. Might play as a reserve, 113 points in fourth. Campione, disappointing fifth place, 110. ASG, even worse, 78. Diddley, I expected nothing more, 28 points less in the mud. John Gacho in Group F leads, 10-point lead. He wins with 195 points. Niaz is second, 185, 175. Meister, we go from 10 to 10 to 10 points gap because Leo Falandri fourth, 165. I had 123, I see now. Guilherme in the mud, fifth, 86. I love this. Stolipe, sixth, 63. And Hitmus, seventh, 55. Group G, Yanu wins 195, another close one. Elegantissimo Fraro second, 180. Pierre third, 153. Ibra fourth, 120. Colby fifth, 93. Pedro sixth, 93. Alfrogo seventh, and in the mud, 80 points. Swaxon wins his group, which is H. George with 300. George second, 213. Hush third, 136. UV fourth, 103. Fifth is Hugo Goalie. He has 75 points. Fourth is Shadow, 55 points. Seventh, and in the mud, the last time I'll say that word today because it's the final group copy with 46 points. So qualified, I can now confirm are Daniel Miko, Huli Cools, Orca, Joe Whiteley, Fefe, Louis Genius, Aquarius, Pixar, Tutur, Tim, Miru, Steen, Francisco Grassi, greatest PCM player of all time, the Big Dog, Stiros, Goga, Basso, Outlaws, Niaz, Groupmeister, which was third in his group, Leo Falandri, Yanu, Frabo, Pierre Iberfort in his group, Swagson, George, Hush, and I can say that PCM UK had an almost 100% rating of passage. I think almost 100% of players passing because I believe Alfrago did not pass. So everyone else, it was Swagson, George, myself, Joe, Louis Genius, everyone else passed. So congratulations, great a night for PCM UK. And now back to interview.
Out of 6, other than
Oh, sorry?
Elfrogo.
Who?
I said it was 6 out of 6, apart from Elfrogo, who went third.
That is a shame, but still, it's a great result for PCM UK. Vaso, are you here?
6 out of 7.
Yeah, you were sorry, Joe, didn't catch that.
Yes. There am I.
Basso, that
Here I
was.
am.
We were all at one point popping the champagne open or almost, and somehow you managed to save it. Why did you do this to us? Why couldn't you just go home? No, I'm kidding. That was a great recovery, right?
I'm exhausted. It was. I didn't
Did you feel
even
the
believe it
pressure at some
myself.
point?
I very much did. I was very much contemplating the attack at 85k to go, but I decided for it, and it was the best decision I've made during the whole day. So.
When you
I
went
mean,
into that attack in the end, were you sure that was the winning move?
when I saw that I had a minute before the Quaremont climb, I knew I could do it, and after at like 20k's to go, I was sure when it was like a minute and a half at that point. It was clear. But oof, it
But
was
this was
so
second round, and you went through a very hard fight right now. Do you expect things to be even harder for round 3?
I'm hoping it's gonna be easier than today, but it is.
Make it harder.
No, I mean, I like the stages in round 3 more than these ones. Especially the first one, I completely messed up the sprint, and I wanted to win a stage, but Goga did the right thing, I guess.
I wish I could have done a proper placing in stage 1. Still waiting for Ilya to explain what was on his mind, but I guess I'll die waiting for that answer, and I still have a lot of years to live, hopefully. So, also, expectations in this World Championship are still gold everywhere and wherever you can.
That's not. I mean, it's not the expectation,
Thank
but
you,
it is the
David.
goal.
Yes.
If you know
So,
what I mean.
Bosso wants to hear win everything. You heard it here first. No, seriously. What are the expectations after a tough round like this?
Oh, I mean, I guess I should lower my expectations and be a bit more
But they were quite
calm.
high at the beginning. I'm not being incorrect. I remember you told me it was like win everywhere possible.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that still stands. It's just I will have to. I don't know. Just be more confident in my sprints and don't mess it up like I did today. It was terrible the first two stages. I have no words for that. But stage 3 saved it. And it definitely feels better than finishing like second, and third or something. This
All right,
like
man.
showing that I'm not vowed and that I do have a cloud gene. I hope.
I've gotta say there was a lot of talking when you were virtually out at some point. You're glad that you're well, the non-believers, because I don't think genuinely anyone was against you, but are you glad that the non-believers at some point were proven wrong?
I actually rode Ninja immediately after the race.
He was one of them.
Asking him what now.
All right,
I like to take revenge at doubters, so it was.
all right.
Yeah, that was
So,
my moment of Schadenfreude, as the Germans call it.
Basso, tough round today, but you advanced. Congratulations. Best of luck for the rest of your World Championships.
Thank you so much. See ya for now. I have to
See
go.
ya. Goodbye, and hope to see you back here in the booth soon. Joe Whiteley, are you ready? Here already? Returned because you were deterred. All right. Tell us things. You won your group. Seems to have been hard fought. How did it go?
Yeah, bit of a snooze fest, can't lie. The main thing is the qualification, I guess.
Yeah, I completely agree. Having been also racing tonight, but was it like in intense? Were you not sure of how things would go until the end of the final race? How was it? Tell us a little
No,
bit about it.
I think after winning the first stage, the final two stages were pretty not easy, but easier. So,
ASG is out, so the world champion is out on round two, and somehow the big dog, and George, for example,
Yes,
are in
he's
round
out.
three. How do we explain this, Joe Whiteley? Are they better than the
um,
world champion at classics? The answer I'm looking for here is yes, but please tell us just honestly what is your opinion on this.
I think the players who passed the round tonight are just better at playing the lottery than ASG.
Yes, that was the answer I was looking for. I'm glad that's actually your honest opinion.
I think you're better at roulette than ASG, mainly because
Yeah,
he's probably underage.
yeah, I can live with that answer. I can seriously live with that answer. Wait, I'm getting indications here. Yes, we will do the draw live. Is telling me, and we can actually do that while we finish the interviews. So, after the interviews, okay. All right, we go with draw after the interviews. Joe, classics can be ruthless. They can be unforgiving, and you never know what can happen. But what is your specific goal for this discipline in these World Championships?
Um, I mean, I'll for as long as I remain in a competition, I'll keep telling you the same answer. It's just a round at a time. Unfortunately, that's the boring answer that I'm going to say to you.
Uh, Not
Boring.
anything else? Yeah, that's boring. Yeah, can you say
Other
something
than
else?
when we picked the pack for the later rounds, I haven't actually looked at them because I just only look.
Yes, I mean it
I
sounds.
only look at the round that I'm currently in.
Look. If I heard someone on an organization say this, I would say you're a liar. But since I'm there, and since we're all discussing them at some point, obviously, that was the last time I looked at them too. I remember I was talking
Yeah.
with some of the PCM UK guys about parkours. I hadn't seen them yet, and then at some point I said, I think it was to Hillings. I need to see the parkours tonight. That was like a little bit before the race. That was the
Yeah.
second time I saw them after the discussions we had. Oh, the
I
first
think-
time actually. Sorry.
I think that's the big misconception. I think people think because we're in the Augur we know the stages, but actually,
People forget that once
when
you've
you pick
selected,
that many, we tend to forget very, very quickly which ones are picked. I couldn't
Yeah.
tell you what's round 3.
and then there's a lot of things. There's like daily work that we need to keep doing, so we don't have. At least I speak for myself and from what I've seen from the other organs. That's true for the most part, if not all. It's not like we have time to be. Every hour training or looking or doing this or that. Every time we have time for PCM, we are probably doing the daily job of being Gorka or playing, as it was the case today.
Yeah, I think that's very fair to say, and that's one of the reasons why you just got to take it round at a time, because there's no point overthinking a round you might not even participate in.
That's true. All right, Joe. Best of luck for the rest of your World Championships. I believe tomorrow we are in action in Keirin, Team Keirin. Is that correct?
I think it is one of my favourite events. I have
It
to
is.
say.
I almost dare to say my favorite because it's probably the most fun race we get to.
Yeah, I do
to-
thoroughly enjoy pretty much every team
Yes.
event actually, but yeah.
Yes, and I'm sure we will find a way to Mickey Mouse it and go out. Because let's face it, PCM UK track, we all know how that works. Except for
Yeah.
260,
It went
of
well.
course. All right, Joe. Thank you so much for being here, and again, best of luck for the rest of your World
Good luck
Championships.
for you as well in round 3 of Classics.
Thank you so much. You will later, you or Swax and whoever can interview me, but that will be the last interview.
Yeah.
I see Yubi, Frabo, and George. Can someone tell me who arrived here first? If not, I'll just randomly pick one.
One of Frabo or Hubie, I believe, was here
Okay,
first.
I'm gonna go with Yubi first. Yubi, welcome and good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
Please tell us how you. I believe you were fourth and did not pass. Is this correct?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Yeah. Tell us what happened because racing, trying to commentate at the same time, I really didn't have time to see as much as I would have liked. So what happened?
Let's say I'm basically not the best in sprints, and so I didn't pass at the end. That's the explanation I would give.
Are you disappointed? Was it passing a big goal for you this evening?
Passing was, of course, my goal, but disappointed I'm not really about my performance, more about the result, because I didn't think I played too bad today, but simply haven't too much luck. That's the main reason, I think.
Like I said to Joe a little bit a few minutes ago, classics can be ruthless and unforgiving, especially when they come down to the final sprints where everything can happen. Do you think that it was pretty much just a case of bad luck, or like you said, also part of you not being as strong on sprint as in other things on the game?
Yeah, first and second stage, I had a really good try in winning in a small group or solo, I think. But there were some small details which were not working in my favor, and so it ended up in a sprint. First stage, I tried a shitty late attack, and yeah, I think if I don't do this, I maybe not win the stage, but score a bit more points, and I'm through as best fourth or something like that. But yeah, that's how it is.
All right, and you are still. I need to try and recap things here. How did you do in tour and inline? Are you still in those second rounds of these competitions?
I'm still in.
Well, that's still actually plenty for you to play for. Are you hyped for these second rounds that are coming soon?
Yeah, to be honest, I think the possibility I can play inline classic round 3 is small as third replacement, but still hoping for that because the next parkour in round 3 is more like in my favor. I like it way more. Maybe I can play it, but then focus will be on inline tour and of course TETs. They are also there still. So enough
All right.
discipline to get a medal, I hope.
I hope you do well, man. I hope you actually manage to have a great outcome, and best of luck for your upcoming disciplines and races, man. Thank you so much for being here, Yubi.
Thanks.
All right, we go as scheduled with the draw. If people want to join to see it live,
I think you forgot someone.
I did not forget anyone. Don't worry. Wait. If people want to keep watching the stream, the draw is live. I didn't forget either you or me, Frabo, but we do have to start with the actual draw. People can comment on stream, and while it happens, quick questions, Frabo. How welcome first of all, and how was it for you? Did you pass
I'm happy, I'm happy.
second? Second, I think it was.
Yeah, I did the last, so 7 in the first stage, and second, and then first. By the way, it was really chilling. I know my abilities. I know also that
Hey, you can actually start the draw, by the way. Yes, Frabo.
I know my abilities. So I know that where I was really the strongest of the group. So seriously, honestly, I wasn't afraid for nothing.
You
I
you
think
were never
Baso,
you never thought that it would work out well for you.
What?
You never had any doubt that it would work out well for you today and that you would pass?
Honestly, I did bad the sprint on the first stage. Honestly, did I avoid it? I died too soon. But honestly, without trying any stage so far, I think I'm having good results. And I'm sure there are people that are out, that now are out, that passed a lot of hours having stages and then don't pass the round.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I believe the word you are looking for is try-harding. I can say right now that I tried these stages 0 times, except for obviously racing them today. So I think I agree with you on that one. In the meantime, before you answer, I'm seeing that the draw is finally already unfolding. Already see a couple of one big name. Goat Pixar and some other guy from France and Miru are already drawn. Frabo, is the goal still gold for classics, or how far do you think you could go?
Honestly, by the way, I think today I had a peak of 23 spectators. I think more than I may in that.
Congratulations, man! That's always a great thing as a streamer, and when I've reached peaks like that, it's always fun, man. So I'm really happy.
Yeah, after
By the way,
35 days, it's good. By the way, I want to have. I have a petition. I ask that if I win. I win more than one game. I can have 2 games because the other one is for my dad. I only ask this. Then
wait, what? Sorry, I didn't understand that.
if I win 2Ks, okay, instead of giving it another K to a random player after me in classification, I ask if you can give that K to my dad. This is my request.
The organization will deliberate.
We'll get
Yes.
we'll get a fundraiser for you.
Yes, indeed. By the way,
But by the way, I think the priority is winning 2Ks. Then we will talk about it.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll do a GoFundMe for you. Don't worry. We'll think of something and then never actually do it in the long term, because that's usually how things happen in this community. I'm joking. Okay, so we already have Group A with Flax and Chitiros, Fully Cools. Group B with Pizzer, Yanu, Goga, Daniel, Miko, Outlaws, and George in Group C. Rip George. Group D with Miru, Joe, and Tutur. And George Van Aert, Frabo, by the way, thank you so much for being here and best of luck also for the rest of your World Championship. George Van Aert.
Thanks.
Welcome, George. Are you still here? George.
Ready.
Big ready from George, which is. Let me see. Oh, hell no. It better not be George pinging me on the fucking lobby. No way, man. Either you talk or I can't really enter you.
back to the draws.
Toxic Pingman, yes, back to the draws. Oh,
got-
by the way,
No,
don't go anywhere yet.
no. Guys. We've got Miko, Gacho, and George in the same group.
Wow, that might be center court. That might. Oh, Frabo goes with Swax and Stiros and Hulikals. Joe goes with Miru, Tutur, and Nias. All right, George. Just that's a shame. Then we'll talk. You should have. You should have said something. I would have tried to interview earlier. By the way, we'll keep following the draw, and after that, we'll have the main event of the interviews. Joe Whiteley and Swaxon will interview the big dog.
Biggest of all odds.
Speaking of the big dog, I already see Pixar, Yanu, Goga, and Steen on my group. So one of my group mates advances with me into Group B of round 3. Steen, he's a very good person and also a very dangerous player, especially in classics.
I don't. Emma, can the first and second of the same group be in the same group again? Just a question. I'm not saying you've done it. I'm just asking a question. Feel free to
As all Miru is quacking stuff, opinions, most of them all usually wrong. Miru, I appreciate all the opinions and stuff. We're not gonna change things midway just because you're asking. That's ridiculous. Systems are done, rules are rules. Cry me a river, really, man. It's just becoming annoying at this point. Please, George, you're saying.
No, I was asking Amaya if there was
Oh, you prick, man. Why have you given me that?
the first and second of the same group not being allowed to be in the next same group, if that makes sense.
I know that this was discussed like a couple of days ago, and I don't remember. That's a good question. Let's see if him will answer because he's doing draw. The answer is no. Yes. Okay.
So they can't be in the same group again. Okay.
They can't be. That's what you asked, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so they can't. So there's one of the limitations. By the way, the 4 British nationality players have already been drawn, and now we see Hush.
Yes, because there was a restriction of 1 per group for the.
Yes, and Group B has Pixar, Yanu, Goga, Steen, Groot, Hush, and myself. Group A is going to receive either Tim or Grassi, I think. It's going to be for A, not sure. Or actually CD. We'll see. It's C, Grassi. So George Group also has Fefe and Louis.
Is he good?
Tim. No, he might have 6 riders by the end of Strada Bianchi.
Oh, well, whoever's behind him, I guess he's going to have a party. It's kind of called a block party.
Tim goes to Group D, and yet again we have...
whoever gets Leo Philandra here is, going to be annoying. If Leo goes to Group A, that is pretty impressive.
So the big dog obviously has already been drawn, and now we will see who gets Leo Philandri, I believe. Aquarius goes first, yes, for C.
Okay, my group looks like a great party, actually.
Yeah, your group, there's not many words to classify your group at this point, but party is one of them.
You say. That's like a great party.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, Joe celebrates and Swaxon
wait,
so
are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What the fuck is watching?
Challenge. I don't even know stages.
So this concludes the draw. These are the final groups. And quick word with Grassi. Grassi,
Next round there is Strade Bianche. Okay.
Seguimos. Grassi. Our group was interesting.
Francesco Grassi plus 5 RDC on Strade Bianchi.
What were your thoughts about our group, Francesco, and welcome?
Oh, sorry, I didn't get the answer, the question.
I said, what were your thoughts about our group and the results, those that passed, etc.? How did your race go?
Well,
Even though I know because I was there.
Actually, I think I played very good first 2 stages, and and I'm a bit pissed I didn't win any of them. Last stage, actually, until a certain point, I was playing good. Then I decided to send it to L, and I started making poor race decisions. In fact, at a point, I thought I was going out. In the end, I didn't, so I can be happy about that. So this will be my first time in Classics Round 3. Like, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because in 2020, 2021,
I'm a former
was
Classics
eliminated.
semi-finalist. How does that make you feel?
Ah,
I'm gonna give up to answer that.
I don't know. I think we will have to see because people in my group are very good to sprint, and I think with the group we have.
Do you think it's going to be a really hard one? I mean, there's no easy groups at this point, as you can see.
No, there is no easy group. But what I think is, in my group, people are very good at sprinting. So I think I think we will see 3 close races, and actually it may be a bit of a disadvantage because sprinting is not the ability I rely the most.
Oh, I love it, sprinting.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what to expect.
What's the goal then? What's the real goal for these classics now that you've made it to round 3?
Well, actually, it will be passing to semifinals at least. That will be fun because actually I like classic semifinals route. So I would like to play that Lombardia. But it will be surely difficult. So I think I will need to recon stages for sure.
All right, best of luck with that. That's something I really doubt will have the time to do. As always, even if I did, I don't. It's not really one of the things I like doing most, but I have nothing against those who do it. It's always very helpful that I can confirm. If you already seen what you're going to face, especially the final parts of a stage, it can make a huge difference. It can be the difference between winning and not.
Yeah, I think that can make the difference because actually, for example, in the try, I tried Eschborn Frankfurt before starting, and I basically did the same race I did in reality. I did then in multi. In fact, I was the only one with the 85 sprinter at the finish. Not that it did matter because
in this one, in our group tonight, you mean, right?
Yeah, our group.
Yeah,
I was the only
noticed
one
that.
with the 85 sprint in the end.
I noticed that, but the question is, how was he in terms of bars?
No, it was pretty decent, to be honest. The problem is there was a strong headwind, so I tried to launch latest as possible, but I risked to get blocked, so I had to start a bit too soon. I wanted to start a bit later, and in the end, I did third for this reason. I mean, the sprint was headwind and slightly uphill, so you had to start a bit later. But to avoid blocks, I had to start a bit sooner. So actually, that's it. That's the explanation.
So that what ended up being your position on that race? Because I really don't remember. I do remember seeing the 85 sprinter. I actually talked about it in the stream.
You did second in that stage.
Who?
You did second.
No. I'm asking yours. Yeah, I did second on that one. Yeah. So
No,
I remember you were fourth.
I did third.
Oh, third. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, it was you behind me. Yeah. It's a funny story about that stage, actually, and I'll tell it just in a few moments. Grassi, thank you so much for being here, and best of luck for the rest of your World Championships.
Thanks to you for listening.
Thank you so much. Joe and Swaxon, if you guys are here, let's go to our final interview of the evening.
Yeah, we can do, and it is our host who is the last person to be interviewed, and it is the big dog who has passed the round. I mean,
yes. Hello, guys.
Something new has happened this World Cup.
Yes, sort of like the Phoenix, but it wasn't particularly smooth sailing for a couple of different reasons. But it was actually very fun and exciting racing. Stage one, I'm still like I already said like 200 times. I'm still waiting for Ilya to explain why he thought it was a good idea after obviously an unintentional block, letting a gap open. My rider's gap blocked by his. He lets that gap open obviously, and then he doesn't work with me. He just sits waiting for me to close, which I had to do if I wanted to have a chance to pass. And since there's at least some justice in the world, I still finished ahead of him in sixth, and he was seventh. I would have liked more. I think I could have done a neat fight for the victory in that mountain stage if it wasn't for that. But things started with six, so it wasn't looking very good. And then we go to stage two, which there's that funny story where everything was going good. I tried to nurture the 85 sprinter for a long time, but at some point I saw that it was. I didn't think it was worth the effort. I could have probably taken him to the sprint. Like Rossi said, in terms of bars, he was decent. I didn't think that would be the best choice, so I ended up just putting him in the back wheel and not caring much about him. I didn't even use him to work or protection. He was just there, as in, if he makes it, makes it. If not, I'm not really gonna care about it. And I reached the final sprint with the plan was to use the puncher to launch the 78 sprinter, and it had to be done the other way around because as the sprint is going. More or less about 2 kilometers to go, give or take, obviously. I pressed a sprint with the 78 sprinter, so I misclicked the rider.
And pretty fast thinking then.
What? Sorry.
Some fast thinking then to.
Yeah, I needed to act immediately, and ended up using him to launch the puncher, and the puncher did second. So that helped me a lot in the GC. In the final stage, it was a very interesting one. There was a move that I saw and thought this is going to be the winning one, and I joined. I could have gone a bit sooner, hence saving a bit more energy to be there in the final part. But even with a dead rider, I still managed to finish in fourth. So even with a dead rider, I still managed to do a decent sprint, and that takes me through as one of best fourth places. So and now I wonder, since George and me, like for example, I know there's more, but two of us that came from the dead to advance to round three, and while some other guys. ASG, Jakub, I know there's more, I can't remember all of them, are out. It just begs the question, are classics very random, as we usually say? I think so, yes.
I think the round two is the most random round of any event in this competition. So if you made it through this round, well, count your blessings because, well, it should be about skill. The round three parkour might have an element of looking as well, but I think at the end of the day,
I would tell you
you could present any parkour in classics and people would probably still think it's luck based. And I probably agree with them because that's just the way it goes. And that's why it gives 200 points less than Touring Inline does.
I do agree with that, yes.
It is what it is.
But nonetheless, it was still a very fun racing. It was just a shame for stage one. I think I could have done quite a bit better. I'm not gonna say if I would have won or second or third. I don't know, but I could have at least been there in the fight for the win. So that was the only unfortunate thing to happen in that stage. Other than that, I managed to recover from a terrible start. I was dead in classification terms in the first stage. Still managed to do a good comeback, so I'm quite happy with that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
may I do a question?
Yeah.
Yes, shoot, Robo.
Why I am in I I I was I got put why Mea put me in group A without doing the role because I was the streamer if Styros was already selected in that group.
Because Steros technically isn't a streamer because he when he uploads the videos, the people who are subscribed to his Twitch get access to videos. So actually, we can't use his streams for videos. So we need another streamer to stream that group. That is the answer.
Why? Why?
Because when we upload the videos of people's streams to YouTube, we can't use Steros' videos to upload to YouTube because he puts them on private because they are part of an exclusive package he gives to his Twitch subscribers. So it would be unfair of us to do that. But Emma's telling me we actually do have his
Also, to
videos.
complete on that thought, we because of that, obviously, and because we have actually selected in advance both for hosts and streamers to have less restrictions and have a far more smooth draw.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, I mean, if you look back at last World Cup, you can't tell me you can find a single quarter-final, semi-final stream of any event because you
That's
can't
true.
because they weren't streamed
That's
or they
true.
weren't archived, and that is the problem because the thing is, above all else, everything needs to be streamed purely for jury footage and also
As much as we can. We know it's impossible to always stream every single race, but as much as we can, we always try to.
I think when you've still got groups of 7, there is a risk that you don't get a streamer, so it's still important to have streamers in the group
I
from
agree.
multiple perspectives as well. We were quite lucky. We have still quite a few streamers.
Can I be honest with you, Swagson? I think
That usually doesn't go well, but sure.
I think in Group A you are not in the top 3 favorite.
I am in the top 3 all day. I will.
For me, you are the 4th strongest.
What? Wait, who are the 3 strongest? Surely you are the first. Let me guess.
No, I'm the 3rd.
Leo Falandri is the first?
Yes.
I agree.
Basso, the second?
Yes.
And you are the 3rd, so you're telling me that in your opinion you are above Swagston in skills for classics?
We are talking about classics or PCM?
Both.
I mean,
PCM in the last
if we're talking about classics, then nobody should be in any order because it's classics.
Exactly.
I beat him in Senatore in final and beat him.
Well, I've beaten quite a few guys. Among them, everyone probably in this room, and it doesn't mean that I'm better than them.
And I beat him. I'm talking about finals of important ladder competition. I'm talking. I'm not talking about.
I have to close this stream, and I don't really care about small thoughts as like those because that's something we can happily debate on the Discord. But we do have to close. It's getting late. I need to damage my lungs ASAP, and we also need to close because everything has been done. So, quick reminder: as you can see, these are the groups for round 3. Myself in Group B, which means we might have Gogo streaming. I'll see how my internet is on that day. Maybe 2 streams. NA will have Frabo for sure. Zeros, yes, but only live. So we need Frabo there. In Group C, we have Miko, Aquarius, and indeed, we have Joe Whiteley taking care of stream duties. But the composition of the groups are obviously, as in any round 3, it will make them all very close groups. Some more than others, obviously, but all should be amazing to watch in the corresponding streams. Tomorrow we will have Team Karen, so obviously there will be only individual streams of the players that decide to do so, and if that happens, we will put the link as usual on Discord, and let me see the calendar to tell you when we will be back for the next stream so we can close. Let me see. Here we go. So, tomorrow, like I said, is Team Karen. Sprint solo, one of the deadlines. And then Wednesday we have Scratch solo, track elimination solo. Again, another deadline for sprint, but those are, like I said, track disciplines, so only the people that play are going to stream for the most part. And then we return on Friday, with TTT and ITT, both round 1.
Tours on Thursday.
Wait. Oh, Thursday we have tour. Yeah, I was gonna correct that. So we'll be back on Thursday with tour solo round 2, unless we find a couple of streamers that could help us make some sort of multi cast per track. But that, if not possible, you'll have a spec for sure in Thursday, as Joe pointed out. I want to thank Joe Swaxton for being here, obviously, all to help out at the end of the race. It's always appreciated that help, as I was both commentating and racing at the same time, and somehow I still managed to pass. So thanks so much for the help, guys.
No worries.
Um, Also, Emma, as always, for helping out, for doing the directing, sorry, of the stream. A lot of stuff he does on the background while doing that as well. So it's always a great help. Thank you for being here, Emma.
Bye, everyone.
Okay. Bye. And Frabo and all the other guys that came here to interviews, and of course, Hillings, major help tonight. Without him, it would have been really hard to do the stream, and Kifiti as well for joining us. Guys, see you all on Thursday. Don't forget to check out PCM 2023 and Tour de France 2023 on Steam in June. I believe June 16 or some sorts, but in the summer for sure. And 6th. Oh, okay, nice. And stay tuned for Thursday. Thursday is tour, and if we can, we might show some track on Wednesday. Not sure yet. So, good night to all. I'll see you when I see you, and have a great night.
See you.